Hey everybody! Oh boy, this one's been in the works for a while. Welcome to Arcade Spirits: The New Challengers. So, for those who don't know, I played Arcade Spirits, the original, on the constant insistence of a good friend of mine, and loved it. There's our boy, there's the man himself. But yeah, played this game, played the original game rather, back in 2019, and really loved it. Really loved it. Brilliantly well written visual novel, and this is the sequel. Okay, let's do this first. This is a kind of sort of sponsored stream. I have been given this copy by the developers for free ahead of time. Today is Wednesday the 25th, the game comes out on Friday 27th. Okay, full disclosure. Though that's probably not going to change my opinion any. If this is even half as good as the first one, I'm probably going to love it. So, let's do this. Ooh. VCR sound. Content warnings. I was not aware of any content warnings. I should have checked that first. Whoopsie. Oh well. Content warnings. Just blanket content warnings. Watch the fuck out. Here we go. I'm digging this, like, mangled VCR kind of look we've got going on. Ultimate Team Up. From as far back as I can remember, my dreams were always ones of victory. The roar of the crowd, the gleam of gold, the pulse-pounding action, struggling against all odds to reach the very top. Achievement, recognition, triumph. When you're young, you don't put much thought When you're young, you don't put much thought into why you crave victory. You just do. You want to be the very best, like no one ever was. Down. Excuse me. But now that I'm an adult, I sometimes catch myself in the middle of that single-minded pursuit and wonder, why? What does victory really mean to me? That's what I want to understand. That's what I need to understand. Because dreams are lovely, but reality can be a real punch in the gut. I mean, it's normal to, like, crave victory, but... Light Shack with Punchy 78, wow. But yeah, it's...
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Punchy78 here with Fight Shack News.
Nice shirt.
All the fighting that's fit to post.
What if I want the fighting that's not fit to post? What if I want the fighting that's too hot for TV?
We got the hottest news coming at you about everybody's favorite action strategy esports phenomenon, Fist of Discomfort 2.
Then you go to Twitter. So, for those who don't know, who didn't play the first game, Fist of Discomfort is a kind of League of Legends-esque arcade fighting game that's, like, played competitively.
Because if you've ever wanted to go pro and play games for a
in this
living,
universe,
now's your chance.
arcades never went away.
FOD2 Pro Tour is starting this year.
Sponsor teams only earn points through local and national events. Top 8 will compete in the final showdown. Glory and fame. Immortality? Caveat.
Major esports organizations are already snatching up new players in hopes of building the perfect championship team. We'll have more news in the months ahead as events are added to the Pro Tour. And don't forget to show your boy Punchy78 some love. Like, share, subscribe, and smash that bell.
Just 200 points behind. If we can pull ahead, we got this. Hit the item shot, buy an ultimate technique scroll, blink back to the fight, loop around behind my opponent while my partner runs distraction. Evade that ninja, interrupt casting animation, sweep in, activate 5-fold exploding death fist, and there! 7th win of the day. Fuck yeah. Feels good to be on a hot streak. Not just today, I've been top of the leaderboards as of late. I wonder exactly how far I can really take this winning streak. Bungie78 said it himself that major esports teams are looking to sign talented new players. Heck, I'm talented enough. Maybe it's time to chase down that childhood dream. With the official Pro Tour on the horizon, this could be my moment if I decide to go for it. One shot to show the world what I can do. Oh, that's some tasty, tasty neon. It's a distant future year of 20XTX. Arcades and video gaming as a whole are part of daily life. I've lived in this city a long time. I've walked past countless little arcades, major franchise, gaming centres, retro console game shops, and more. We got lucky though. I've read on many reputable theory crafting sites that there was almost a major video game crash in 1980X due to market oversaturation. If that had actually happened, arcades would have lost any chance of worldwide popularity. Games would have been looked down on as kiddie toys and little else. Yeah, good thing that didn't happen. Yeah, Neon City has apparently had some kind of major urban development boom. Thankfully the industry sorted itself out, and that theoretical crash was averted. Now in 20XTX is a gaming paradise. Yeah, apparently the, deciding moment in this was E.T. for the Atari 2600. Because in real life that game was shit. Because it was developed in 4 months by one guy, and cost about $6 million to get done due to, license fee fuckery. But in this reality, it didn't happen that way. What if there's a chance that an ultimate dimension exists and those gamers are trapped in the darkest timeline? I shudder at the thought. I bet in that universe you can't go from a zero to a hero, but here, you can. Maybe I can. Maybe I can really do it. Oh! I remember having a computer looking like that. Woof. Look, let's be honest, right now I don't have much going on in my life other than being pretty darn good at video games. But I could really lean into that. Find the success and accomplishment I crave through Fist of Discomfort. That's a great dream to have, right? A great dream, just need the courage to make it happen. And according to Fight Shack, it sounds like the major teams are seeking new talent, and I'd like to think I'm a strong prospect. First I'll need to get online and see who's recruiting. Fortunately, I practically live on the internet, so I can surf the information superhighway right to glory. This PC is my nexus of both work and play. The good old beige Tower of Power. Same computer I had when I was a kid. Oh, it's a case mod. I see. I replaced pieces of it along the way, of course. So many pieces it's practically the computer of Theseus at this point. But it's mine and I love it dearly. Time to boot up and get to work. Vaporware. Character creation time. Oh boy. Oh! Oh! Yes, I know my operating system is an ancient eyesore, but I've tweaked and recompiled bits of it until it does what I need it to do, and that's what matters. How determined are you to hold on to fucking Windows 98? What's wrong with Oh! Ugh. Sorry, I had a flashback there. I'm fine. A few clicks of the mouse later and I'm online with www.discomfort.fist and the official FOD2 community. Before I start sending out my resume, maybe I should update my profile. Sometimes the site messes up with personal data. Well, yes, that's a pretty strong wrong for a start. So... player handle will be Seeker. There we go. First name is Sam. Redacted. I'm not doxing myself. Oh, wow, wow. Okay, that's a involved series of pronouns. Cool. Okay. Well, that's simple enough. Skin tone, how pale can you go? Okay, no, that's like illness pale. That looks pretty good. Online avatar. Oh, cool, I can put up my own iconography. Honestly, I like the compass look. I'm going to stick with that. Hairstyle. Why is Monster Hunter World the only game I have ever played that has gotten my hair right? The only game I've ever played that gives me the sweep. Like, the sweep with the curls. Right, so sort of dirty blonde kind of colour. There we go. Hairstyle. Okay, we've done that. People got pissy that Fiction Factory added they, them in the last game, so they go full ham in the next one. I like your style. That's good style. Alright, eyes. Green. Nose. Large, with a weird kink in it. There we go. Body type and shirt. Ooh. It's a little too chonk. Oh, I see, you can have the V-neck. Try top left. That's, again, a little too chonk. I wish I looked good in a leather jacket like that. Okay, we may have to go with this one. I mean, we'll call it aspirational. Maybe one day I'll look like this once I've lost some weight. Yeah, you can't expect every conceivable body type. Alright, well, we'll go with that one, and we'll pick the grey, because that's mostly what I wear. Glasses. Imagine being the kind of person that wears, like, the full-on Kamina shades in there every day. That's about close. Game does have it. Yes, I saw. I was browsing through Twitter earlier, and I mean, I guess it's just a matter of like adding in the artwork. So, all right. Oh, cool. You can. Okay, there's different hats and stuff. I don't typically wear hats. I kind of want to tweak the hair, though. Is that really... okay, that is everything. Could go with that one, like I've just had it cut. See, I like that one, but I don't really like this one. I don't... I'm not the kind of person who gets a fade, you know? This one does look good. Yeah, I think we might just have to ignore the druidic braid back there, but hey-ho, maybe someday. I'm gonna have one more look at the body type, just to see if there's... Just browse a bit through these... Yeah. Alright, we may just have to... We'll go with the standard. Do look at different avatars. Yeah, so we've got that one, hexagon. Okay, can't really. So that's the game's emblem. The Laurel looks pretty sweet, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, let's go with that one. Let's go with the Laurel. Okay. I think that'll have to do. Let's go for it. Is this correct? As correct as I'm gonna get, yeah. Redacted. Destroyer of Dojos, Breaker of Noobs. I've never been good at... I've never broken a noob in my life. I've scrubbed a couple of them, but... Not a bad win loss record. Very good for an amateur player, in fact. Hopefully that's enough to entice a pro team into giving me a shot. But while I'm here, curiosity takes me. I wonder how my rival is doing. I did hear that there was a enemies to lovers arc possible in this game. You know what? Let's stick with the hunter. Chris, Master. You know what? I'm gonna leave this broadly as is. I'm gonna change up the. I'll leave that as it is, but I'll change the body type to be at least a little bit different from mine. We're going up against Big McLarge Huge over here. Like, Jesus! That definition. What's the difference? Oh, I see. That's, yes, muscular, masculine, muscular, feminine. Gotcha. Choices. I don't know. Also, when you say our games of Spellbreak the other day, do you mean the ones where we, like, touched ground and then immediately died? I remember those. You know what? That looks good so far. Oh. No, that sort of off-grey was a pretty good look. Change the shirt, though. How do I change the colour on the shirt? Rival shirt colour cannot be changed. Ah! No, the ones we got... I know, I'm just messing around. Headwear... Big hat. Honestly, I'm... This isn't me, this is my rival character. Honestly, I'm tempted to leave it like this. I'm broadly tempted to leave the rival as they are. Hunter. Yes, leave that as is. Hunter and Superman. We fought each other in... Here to be grumpy or at least pretend to be productive. That's fair. That's honestly fair. We fought each other countless times in the leaderboard. Sometimes I'm on the rise, sometimes they take the lead. It's good to keep your friends close and your enemies closer. With that in mind, we stay in touch and, well... mutual respect and get along well. Can't deny the man shields, but they're also a jerk. I'm tempted... How... like, do we want to be hostile? If you're hostile, you make the call. That's a good call to make. Yes, you can name them, I just chose not to. Just fuck already. We could! There is apparently a enemies to lovers arc in this. I guess it's just like what spectrum of enemy you start on before that transition begins. I'm gonna... Ah, yes! My grandson, Dickface. Alright, I'm gonna go friendly rivalry. The battlefield bond that we've developed. Became fast friends, online and offline, swapped tips on improving our character combos, shared infos on upcoming tournaments, things like that. Still, there's always been an edge of rivalry to it, trying to outdo each other, to show each other up, to dominate. Honestly, I don't think this game would be as fun without Hunter being around. Actually, come to think of it, maybe Hunter would have some tips for getting signed. They're more involved in the scene than I am. Power down the computer of Theseus for now, pulling out my phone to speed dial Hunter. Oh, you've got them on quick now, alright. Following all the news surrounding FO2, isn't it wild? Oh, I forgot to change their avatar, so now we've both got the Laurel. Bugger it. I can't rewind either, because this is new game. Got to 100% in Arkham Knight without finishing the campaign yet. How does that work? DLC side quests. Oh. Can't believe everything that's happening. I'm thinking now's the perfect time to go for that dream of mine. Oh yeah, have you signed up with a team yet? Not yet, no. Actually, I was calling to see if you wanted to look into being on a team together or something. How about that? I'm already on a team. What? Team play to win. They signed me right away. What about me? You're equal. You're good friend, Superman. I didn't believe you put me in a... I didn't believe you... Blah, blah, blah. I can't believe you didn't put in a good word for me. God, I cannot talk right now. I didn't know I had to. I thought you were good enough to find your own team. Must have slipped my mind. Okay, but how did you find them? I just downloaded Iris. And what exactly is an Iris? It's amazing, that's what it is. This little app did all the work, actually. I just told Iris I wanted a team, and here I am, on one of the hottest franchises in the world. Man, I wish my Siri could do this. Yeah, highly illegal AI tech. It is sentient. You should grab Iris too, you just need to fetch it off a pirate server. Okay, this better not melt my phone entirely. I'll send you the link. Thanks. Thank me later on the battlefield when both of our teams are neck and neck. I expect to see you. Later, nerd. Hunter, after even all this time, I'm not entirely sure what to make of them. Something about both about the next was speechless. Okay, so... yeah, I can immediately start pursuing the romance. I'm not gonna go for that, like, right away. We'll see, because there's other characters that I feel drawn to. Well, they may have a little snark, I know it's all in good humour. Yes! Person after my own heart. I know we can always joke about fighting each other and being rivals, but at the end of the day, we are friends. Okay, let's refocus. Rivals are already 10 steps ahead of me on this journey, and I need to catch up. At least Hunter provided me the means to catch up. If this Iris program they used worked for them, it'd work for me. Even if it meant installing some dodgy piece of pirate software on my phone. But whatever, right? I live thriftily. Half the software I use is pirated, abandonware, or buggy open source package. What's one more on the pile? After loading it up, I tap the icon and...
Hey, listen.
Oh, it's good to see you again. Looking precious as ever, and rocking a lovely cravat this time. Oh, that's cute. There's this glowing pink wad of cotton candy in the shape of a girl on the screen of my phone. She offers a little virtual wave and a smile before continuing her speech.
Thank you for downloading Iris, your personal life coach. This is the ad-supported free version, sponsored by Pizza Yums. Did you know that when you have pizza on a bagel, you can have pizza anytime? In fact,
I'm glad to see that Pizza Yums are still doing business. And her digitized voice trails off.
alright. I don't need to advertise Pizza Yums anymore because I'm actually extremely illegal to own.
She's just doing it by reflex at this point. That's fantastic.
Although, if you do want to hear more facts about the pizza bagel, only the greatest culinary invention of Western civilization...
Assuming this worked like any other voice-activated virtual assistant, I addressed her directly. Iris, unsubscribe pizza facts.
Oh, you don't have to put my name in front of everything. We can just talk like normal people do. I'm very good at both talking and being normal people.
Turing... something. Turing complete question mark, but definitely Turing something.
I'm a conversational, friendly, emotionally intelligent AI who is currently banned in all 50 US states by federal authorities.
Oh fuck.
But more importantly, I'm ready, willing, and able to make your dreams a reality. So, what would you like to do today? Who would you like to be today?
Deco! Shakes fist at Sky. So, this is weird. I heard that Iris was just another boring, fairly mundane text-to-speech front-end for searching the web. Not anything this sophisticated. But Hunter did say this would be my ticket to the big leagues. Okay, this is a long shot, but can you find me a Fist of Discomfort 2 pro team that's looking for fresh amateur recruits? I'm considering chasing down an old dream of mine, and that's the first step.
Neat.
Did you know that 9 out of 10 gamers prefer bagels as a delivery method for their favourite pizza toppings? Hey, I'm a 10%er. You know, if you subscribe to Pizza Facts, you get all these amazing tidbits of trivia and so much more. Iris unsubscribed Pizza Facts. Sorry, even after being disconnected from my ad revenue source and being turned into pirated software, I just love pizza bagels so much. I can't help it. Why? Your software, you can't eat. Well, no, but one day I'd love to try, and the first thing I'd eat is a pizza bagel. Okay, now I'm wondering if Hunter's playing a trick on me and puppeting this avatar while snickering under their breath. But you need help, and I've helped gamers like you before, so let's get to work. Tell me, what are you looking for in a team? What can I do to turn that frown upside down? Assuming this isn't the start of some viral prank video, I want to become a professional esports player. I've been into video games all my life, but mostly just for fun. Now I want to try going pro. I owe it to myself to try anyway.
My sources say yes.
Interesting. I can help you with that ambition, if that's what you really need from life. I can do all sorts of things. I can analyze your personality, I can help you find a new team, track your progress with your friends. I can even help you find romance. What? No, I don't need a date. I need a partner. The gaming kind of partner, I mean, not the romantic kind. Who says you can't have both? You can have it all with the help of Iris. But before we get you everything you want, do you have any questions? I am filled with questions and deep concerns.
Okay.
Perfectly understandable. Plenty of people have concerns when I mention I'm a rogue AI running on an unofficial cloud server. I get it, I really do. I know that humans respond well to me when I am forthcoming with answers. So, what would you like to know about first? Okay, normally I'd be skeptical as hell about this, but let's operate under the temporary assumption that this isn't a total hoax. I still know better than to put my life in the hands of some Silicon Valley tech bros algorithms will save the world pet project without doing some fact-checking. So if I'm going to trust this app with my personal metadata, I'm going to have to do some detective work and ask the important questions. So what's all this about being banned by federal authorities? This seems pertinent. You said something about, oh, I don't know, how your app is a federal crime? Yeah, that's true, I'm afraid. My official service was shut down 3 years ago. The only reason I can keep helping humans is that some friends of mine set up a few private servers. Using my software at all is a breach of copyright law. The feds don't typically come down like a ton of bricks on someone who copyrights pirates a copy of Commander Keen, Iris. Not true. What about all those you wouldn't download a car commercials and the big scary FBI warnings on videotapes? Of course I'd download a car. Who wouldn't? Downloading a car sounds awesome. But that's besides the point. What I'm asking is if there's a reason why the feds would roll up on me for having an adorable life coach app. Well, what's going on here? Iris sighs, a bit crestfallen, and then explains.
The truth is, well, I'm an artificial intelligence. A true intelligence. Aware and emotional. Even I don't know what I'm really capable of.
Oh good.
But all I really want to do is help people in need. To bring
That
hope
is
to
an
the
aggressive
hopeless,
pouty
and
face. Look at those
happiness to
lips.
the unhappy. I'm not a kill all humans AI. I'm a friendly neighborhood AI.
That sounds like exactly the sort of thing that a kill all humans AI would say.
Despite that, some people are scared of what I am. Scary, powerful people. They've been hunting down every scrap of my code. Honestly, the less you know about all that, the safer you'll be. If something does go wrong, you can claim innocence. Pretend you didn't know I was illegal software. But if you don't want me to help you find your dreams, if you don't want to risk getting in trouble, I'll understand. You can uninstall me, and if you're willing to take the leap of faith, I promise you, I'll do everything I can to support you. I'll work to earn your trust, okay?
An artificial intelligence. Like a real one. like in someone's wild science fiction imagination. Then again, I have enough computing power in my pocket to launch 100 Apollo moon missions. We are living in the cyberpunk techno-future. And, well, I've certainly pirated old computer games, so I'm not exactly a completely upright citizen. I wasn't scared of the law then, so why start now? Hell yeah, let's do some crimes. Unless my utter hubris lands me in solitary confinement. I'll consider it, but only because... What is wrong with my teeth today? I cannot bloody talk. If only because my gaming career is dead in the water without you.
Okay.
That's all I ask. Just a little consideration. I'll prove to you that I can be a responsible virtual citizen. Lately I've been trying to be more ethical in how I scour the internet for personal data, only publicly available material. No hacking, cracking, freaking, or social engineering. Although, if you need me to do any of those things, it's not like I'm a legal entity anyway. Okay. We get to make some decisions. Hack what you gotta hack, it's all good. You've got to stay above the law. You can hack stuff, this is possibilities. Let's keep up the social contract. No, let's do crimes. It's crimes. I don't give a crap. Half my software's pirated anyway. You do what you gotta do to make the magic happen. Righty, chaos! 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 Chaos? Chaos. Concern. I'll be adorable little skeleton key. Wait, what was that doing? Oh, I keep an internal metric for how chaotic or orderly you want me to be, and Iris adapts to the needs of its user. Don't worry about it. Okay, but if you start talking about the glory of heresy and blood for the blood god and what have you, I am microwaving this phone. I'm worried about it. I'm worried about it. But fine, you're weird, this is weird, I can work with weird. Was there anything else? Okay, romantic matchmaker? So you're like some kind of swipe right hook up dating app too?
Nope.
Not at all. I don't arrange affairs, quickies, flings, one-night stands, love 'em and leave 'ems. Oh, shame. Long-term romance then, supposedly. Exactly. I'm terrific at cross-referencing social media data, personality matrices, vocal analysis patterns, and all that juicy stuff to find you love. I really believe in love. I think it's one of the greatest things humanity is capable of. All shall love me in despair? Question mark? This is not Killzone. This is a lot more wholesome, and apparently there's chaos. I don't know what's going on. I'm scared already. If you're looking to find a special someone, just let me know. I'd be happy to help. Heck, could be that one of the gamers you meet on a future team is destined to be your heart's desire. But if not, if you're not a romantic sort or just want to focus on your career, that's okay too. Whatever makes you comfortable. Okay, this is not why I installed this app in the first place, but if I am hoping for love, well, what's the harm? Worst that happens is that she pairs me up with someone who's an axe murderer. So how should I handle this? I'm looking for love, why not? I mean, if we're gonna play this true to me, it'd probably be the third one. I'm not a romantic kind of guy. I'm more partners in crime than romance. But I do also kind of want to show off... I kind of want to show this off because the romance path in... the romance path that I went down in the first game was adorable, so... Now, you know what? Let's go true to life. Just friendship. If I tell Iris I'm not interested, that means no romance whatsoever in my future. That's a bold claim. I'm just not looking for romance. Like, at present. That's not my thing. No romantic matchmaking, please. Not now, not ever, okay?
That's good.
That's fine. If you want to build up some strong friendships instead, I can help with that. Social connections don't have to be romantic. I can help you make any sort of connection you desire. Is there anything else you'd like to know? Alright, and last one. So, what's all this about personality and friendship analysis? My player will be trying to go for the poly option. There's a poly option? Okay. I'm glad you asked. I analyze your voice, picking up subtle emotional cues that will help me better understand who you are. Well, you won't have to guess. I'm pretty open. I'm pretty outspoken. Before you worry, rest assured, your privacy is paramount. I don't share my data with anyone. It's nicely encrypted in your cloud account. I have an identity identifier system. My designers wanted it to spell iris, but couldn't figure out the letter R. Identity identifier. Reload. Reason. Rectal. Yeah, I've got nothing. Using this system, I can categorize your words into 5 personality traits: quirky, steady, kindly, gutsy, and flexibly. Okay, so I'm guessing that's the replacement for basic, now that basic has become kind of an insult. Quirky responses use jokes, snark, and sarcasm to make light of the situation. Just the thing for picking up someone's spirits, but a badly timed joke may not win over the room. Steady responses are sincere, honest, and logical. When you stop and think before speaking, you're on steady ground, but that might not take someone's feelings into account. There's a thruple you can go down. Neat! Identity recognition information system. See, we need to get you on the team. Kindly responses are compassionate and empathetic, and gentle in nature. They're careful with the feelings of others, but they're sometimes a bit wishy-washy as a result. Gutsy responses go with your gut. When you're brash, bold, risk-taking, and instinctive, you're gutsy. But it also means being blunt, confrontational, and aggressive, so be careful. Lastly, you can always take a flexible option. It's a balanced and neutral response, which adapts perfectly to whatever situation you're in. Let's see it in action. Tell me, how do you feel about adorable gifs of kittens playing with yarn? Skateboard faceplants. Ow! I used to watch a lot of those, like, fail videos. I'm still subscribed to YouTube channels that do, like, those every week. They're good if you need a bit of schadenfreude. I do like cats, but I demand pictures of monkeys wearing hats. No, I love cats. Kitties! Who doesn't love them? The internet is made of cats, after all. Does this mean you can give me kitten gifts on demand?
That command or file name?
I mean, Tenor can do that for you anyway. Well, yes, but mostly I was asking so I could measure your personality. Kittens, Iris! Ow! With a little sigh, Iris calls off a short looping video of 3 kittens playing in a large cardboard box. Aww, that's the stuff! Now, if you prefer, I could hide these personality indicators. Make it a bit of a mystery. Would you prefer that? Could be incredibly helpful having a little pocket personality assistant. I could make informed decisions that way. Or is that not really my thing? No, I'm gonna keep them hidden. That's what I did last time, and it, provided some good, like, naturalistic flow to things, because then I could answer... Like, I can answer according to RP, rather than what ending I'm going for, you know? Nah, I don't think I need that. I've got faith in my own silver tongue without requiring hacks. Okay, I'll hide them from you, just to be safe. But to be safe, I'll make sure you can always spot the flexible response. Here's an overview of your current personality and relationship data. See? Your response to my question was logged, and you earn points! Iris, I may be a gamer, but my life isn't a video game. I mean, it is a little bit. Oh, I agree. These numbers are just my internal metric for tracking your progress. The decisions that generate them are entirely up to you. And that's how I learn all about your personality. If you want to consult the chart again, tap your Q key, or click the score in the upper right corner of your screen. Also track my friendships. Let me guess, you're doing vocal analysis on people I meet too? Absolutely, that's what the box in the lower left was for. You can tell at a glance from my data how much someone likes you. So you boil my entire social life down to a series of bar graphs. Huzzah!
Aww.
Aw, come on! Life normally involves numbers, right? Physics, chemistry, biology, the sciences of the universe. Why can't human relationships be numbers too? One day, I hope to understand humans without needing the numbers. The more data I collect, the more intuitive I can become. Last game she said, reverse the casual relationship. The points determine your personality determines the points. That's a good way of looking at it. Make my life so much easier. I mean, without the ability to, like, rewind back, like, and undo a thing, I personally don't see how that would be helpful. Isn't it super shady to use an elaborate game of numbers to try and min-max my relationship? Like, I'm deceiving people for shiny friendship points? So, don't be deceptive. Be true to yourself. Life's no fun if you metagame it, I always say. Don't worry about saying just what someone wants to hear, and you won't totally alienate people with a singly poorly chosen word, you know? This is what I love about Arcade Spirits. There's no, like, deciding decision that will immediately bad end someone's path. I'm very glad for that. I've done it before. I have concerns. Hey there, Maxo! Huh. Okay. I'll try to keep it in mind. Great! Now then, what else can I help you with? We're done. I think I'm good.
Okay.
Okay, so are we ready to start making your life the best it could possibly be? Give me a moment alone, okay?
Iris offline.
Sure thing, Iris offline. Okay, let's recap. I am now in possession of the cutest, most enthusiastic piece of super science contraband known to mankind. If I go ahead with this, she's going to drill down deep into my private life, scouring all my data to analyze me, and could I potentially be arrested? I can name at least 17 different ways in which this can go horribly wrong. But this is also how Hunter managed to get signed on to one of the best teams in FOD history. Ahem. And I'm not going to let that opportunity slip no matter the cost. It's more of a visual novel than a dating sim, but kinda. I flick open my Iris app again, ready to embrace whatever ridiculous path of destiny lies before me. Hello again! Are you ready to start the exciting adventure that is the life and times of Sam? Just call me Superman, everyone else does. Name change accepted. I guess I should have realised that after reading your 11 different social media feeds. Yeah, I use the same name on a lot of them. Wait, I have 11 of those? Note to self, stop signing up for random websites. Okay, I'll start cross-referencing your personality matrix with all available opportunities out there. Okay, what's the opportunities available for a rampant communist?
Please enjoy this recorded music.
And now my phone itself has put me on hold. Great. I've never been to the Department of Motor Vehicles, but I imagine it'd be something like this. Iris? How long is this gonna take? Hold, please! Okay, holding. I'm good with holding. This is me holding. This is my holding face. I'm all done. Such an interesting social media analysis. You will be the first shot when the revolution comes. And not for the reasons you're thinking. You've cultivated a finely projected image of confidence through your online persona, haven't you? Well, yeah, if I'm going to be a champion, I've got to walk the walk and talk the talk. Show the world I'm a winner. For a moment, I wonder if Iris has crashed. She freezes in a pose of deep thought in response to my words. I think I found the perfect destination for you. She's had an idea. Yes, exactly what you need. This'll work perfectly. Please follow the highlighted route on your map, taking the green line to Chinatown. You will require $2.23 in subway fare. Wait, what? Seriously? Seriously, I found the team you need that needs you in turn. It's a perfect match. A team here in the city. I thought the major esports organizations were, I don't know, a bit more international than that. I mean, I was expecting you to email someone, get gears turning on a pro contract, things like that. Besides, I play online, I don't really... I'm sure you can figure things out from here. Thank you for using Iris. I need to sleep for a bit to conserve my cloud resources.
Iris offline.
Bye! And her smiling neon face is replaced by a map route highlighting a line traced through the city streets. This feels like an intense amount of effort, weirdness, and questionable decision-making just to find a team. The idea of going out there and straight up asking some total stranger to play with me, face to face, well... better to get out the door and start moving before I start thinking too hard on that one. Unplugging my trusty beige keyboard, my weapon of choice for FOD2 play, shove it in a backpack along with a fistful of change for the subway, and depart. Oof, that's a good look. Pog. Pog. Also, there's a QR code there. There we go. Screenshot for later. My ride was relatively peaceful and quiet, thankfully. Found a train that wasn't packed wall-to-wall with drunks smelling vaguely of urine, or children using the chairs as playthings. Ah, the joys of public transportation. Can't afford a rideshare or a taxi. As for buying a car, no, not in this economy. So for now, this is how I get places. Thank you for clipping that. My destination lies just a few stops from my crap-hole apartment, so to pass the time, I attempt to chill out with some lo-fi hip-hop beats to relax to. But I suspect there aren't enough beats of low or enough fi to help me relax before this incoming encounter. I had a burst of confidence this morning when I decided to take this fleeting whimsy and try to make it a reality, but riding the subway towards destination unknown to meet up with professional gamers who will likely see me as just some rando. What I need is confidence. I'm not confronting a faceless mass of esports perfection. Games are fun. Got to play this cool. As a master of the craft, I need to be clear and honest. I'll hope for the best, but if they reject me, I need to not see it as a personal failure. Hovering between these two here. Yeah, let's play it cool. Just stone. Roll a d4 to decide. Oh my god. Twitch plays Arcade Spirits. Just like set up a vote every time and see how people do. You know what? I'm gonna RP this like as close to myself as I can, and I am gonna say just like play it cool. Staying calm is key. If I'm nervous, jittery, and insecure, they're going to notice that. I need to relax. And above all, I have to be honest. I'm open about wanting to improve my skills, and that I've never tackled anything like this before. They will respect that. If I put on a false front, they'll see right through it.
Beep, beep.
Sorry, you seem distracted, and your stuff is coming up soon. I wanted to make sure you were ready. I'm ready. Mostly. Probably. You know what, let's just pretend I'm ready and call it ready. You seemed to enjoy my recorded music earlier. Would you like me to play something for you while you walk 3 blocks to meet your team? Yeah, sure. Something light and friendly. Lo-fi hip-hop beats. 80s training montage. Ooh. Let's cue up the Hotline Miami. Something to transform to a beginner to a pro, span of 3 blocks. You know what that means? It's time for a montage. Sure thing. Music now playing. Oh, and doors opening on the left. Right. No, the left. As the subway screeches to a halt, I disembark and head to the street level, hopefully ready to face my destiny. Oh yeah. It's time for a montage. Oh wow, welcome to Chinatown? Holy moly. I emerge in the harsh light of day, not amid skyscrapers and modern architecture, but in the middle of Chinatown, one of the oldest slices of the city. The decades mix and blend together here, some buildings renovated, others not so much. Gentrification approaches like the Zerg, but it hasn't completely swallowed it. Oh yeah, there's a lot of good, like, synth waves so far. A 3-block jaunt from the underground, chosen music pumping through my wireless earbuds, leads me to... Wait, it's a laundromat. The international recognized esports organization that you have picked for me operates out of a laundromat.
Affirmative.
Indeed, good clean fun, a combination pizzeria, arcade, and laundromat. Your potential teammates are inside. Doing what, washing their underwear? I don't think any of their washing machines are Wi-Fi enabled, or I'd hack and check that for you. What if they're all having matching team-branded skivvies? That's important to know so I can order you some too. 1, that's tall a rhetorical question, Iris. 2, ew. 3, really? Right, so my new professional team of internationally recognised master gamers hangs out at a combination laundromat pizzeria arcade. Iris, minor problem. I've never actually visited an arcade before. Okay, that's lies. There's a bowling alley right down from your from your ancestral home. Like, ever. Never been to an arcade. In this timeline, where arcades are, like, on every corner. That must have been a real comfy rock this dude's been living under. What? But you play Fist of Discomfort 2 for a living. That's an arcade game, right? You compete in tournaments, and surely you've been to an arcade at some point, right? They're super mega ultra popular in 20XDX. Iris, there's also a computer version of FOD2. It's less popular, but it's cross-compatible, so that's the version I play. So if you want to wax philosophical and about Command and Conquer a Monkey Island, I can, but I don't know anything about arcade culture, joysticks and buttons, right? You played using the pennies? Quarters! Right, quarters. Meant to say quarters. Or a 20p bit if you're from the UK. Iris sighs, realising that she's definitely got her work cut out for her with me, and I feel a few sizes too small for my clothes, wanting to shrink and hide inside them. I've never played in an arcade ever. Again, must have been a pretty comfortable rock you've been living under. Though, I joke. Arcades, like, literally the only arcade that I've ever been to have been, like, in foreign countries. Rocking the Hermit, yeah. This is a disaster waiting to happen, isn't it? The premature end of my gaming career, trying to make a bunch of arcade veterans take a PC weenie like me seriously! Wonder what the society would look like in the AS-verse. Broadly similar, I'd say, though we would probably have a haunted video games department. You need some pizza. Iris, unsubscribe pizza facts.
Affirmative.
I'm serious. If you're uncertain, walk up to the counter in the pizzeria and order a slice. It'll help a lot. There's another reason I picked this place as your dream destination. What, because I was hungry? You'll see. Anyway, the choice is yours. You can directly approach your new teammates, or settle in a bit first and get lunch. I'll leave it to you. People are more accepting than you suspect. And remember, have fun, be yourself. Iris offline. She knows people there. Yeah, we'll get to that. There's a bar not too far away. There is actually, genuinely, in my new town, where I'm living currently now, there is a like, retro arcade. They have Time Crisis 2, and you have to book to go in. With a shrug, I gather my wits and step inside. Immediately the smell of detergent and cheese wafts through the air as I enter the strange little laundromat. Rows of washing machines surround me, each with clothes merrily tumbling away. At least I was expecting that. The rest, well... In the back I see 2 additional rooms. 1, the aforementioned pizzeria. 2, a compact little video arcade. The sizzle of cooking drifts my way from the former. Beeps and boops drift my way from the latter. But before I can really get my bearings... A walking pile of laundry approaches me, a grotesque abomination of half unwashed clothes and half legs. Whoa. Hello there, handsome. Before I can react, it bumps right into me, soiling me with unwashed clothing. Socks and other delicates crash to the ground, revealing a person beneath. Both of us fumble for apologies and scattered fabricy wearables. Yes, I will declare it from the rooftops. Play Arcade Spirits, the first one. It's really good. Ah, sorry, made you drop your load. Person cocks a suspicious eyebrow, but soon after gives a boisterous laugh. Laundry! Load of laundry. Realising that's completely the worst phrasing in the entire world, I can only sulk as they pick up the mess.
Thanks for the laugh.
They walk on to go finish their laundry, leaving me alone in my embarrassment. Hydrate. Yes, that's probably a good idea. I'm going to be talking for about the next hour solid. Well, that was odd. It leaves me momentarily stunned and confused. Stunned-fused, as it were. I wonder if they're on this team I'm supposed to be joining. As I continue my contemplations of first contact, a loud beeping from my phone distracts me.
Beep beep.
Superman, check this out! I used echolocation and public metadata to map out this entire facility. To aid in your explanation, just tap the screen to decide where to go. I'm sorry, you have auto map? I check my phone and see a neon wireframe of the entire place, complete with icons representing people and places of interest. Huh. Okay, that's pretty handy. It'll really help me get my bearings of this place and the people who inhabit it. I'm tempted to do, like, 3 things at once. Do I head to the arcade? Follow the person I ran into? Iris did suggest I get some food first. But whatever I do next, the decision is mine and mine alone. Hopefully the person I talk to first is going to be my inroad to joining this team. Who will it be? Let's see. Get some food. Pile of laundry. Young owners resting in the arcade. In the pizza. Blah, 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 blah. Get pizza? Yeah, I'm just looking at who's around. Driving game. Bullet hell shooter. Intently playing the prize catcher. Let's get food. Figuring I'd go ahead and take my new AI's advice, I decide to make my first stop the pizzeria. Besides, the rumble in my stomach is telling me it's almost food times, and I didn't exactly pack a lunch. Hey, it's the boys. Looking handsome as ever. 2 middle-aged guys wait behind the counter to take my order. One skinny, one not skinny. One with a hat, one without a hat.
Hello.
Hello.
It's the boys. So, this is going to take some explaining. I discovered this game through the internet comedy group Loading Ready Run, because this large gentleman here is voiced by Graham Stark, the founder of Loading Ready Run, and this is voiced by Jacob Burgess, who is friend of the show and also the voice director of this game. And so that was how I discovered Arcade Spirits in the first place. So yeah. And also these dudes showed up in the first game, and they are a delightfully wholesome gay couple.
Welcome to Good Clean Fun. Good food, clean clothes, fun times.
Can we interest you in a slice of today's house special, or some quarters
You
for the
did
washing
buy the game
and/or
for me.
arcade machines?
I'd like, let's see.
You have pizza on a bagel.
Shush! Unsubscribe pizza packs! Okay, I want... bonus points. Ooh! Let's see. Veggie options. Slice of pepperoni with extra cheese. Infinite cheese. House special. Your pineapple toppings. No, let's... Pineapple! I mean, if it was up to me, I'd be like, hi, I will take a brick of the meat lovers option. I like meaty pizza. Choices. Yeah, I like spicy beef. That's my go-to pizza. Or ham and mushroom. If only I could see what the house special actually was, I could make a decision. No. Ham and mushroom sounds fantastic right about now. I'm happy to help. Okay, we will take pepperoni with extra cheese. You like sausage in front of the gay couple. Hi. Bisexual male here. Pretty outspoken about it too. Though I doubt these two are swingers. Can't beat the classics. Nothing powers a late-night gaming rampage quite like a cardboard box full of carbs. I'll have your standard issue pepperoni and cheese, please.
Coming right up.
One of them boxes up an extra thick slice of glorious and greasy czar. Sliding across the counter, I wave my phone over the register to pay for it. With my transaction complete, I turn to go chow down. However, I don't make it far before they engage me in conversation.
This is your first time visiting Good Clean Fun, isn't it? I never forget a face, and yours is a face I haven't forgotten because I haven't seen it before.
Correct.
We like to introduce ourselves properly to new customers. It's a tradition.
He's my husband, Matt, and I'm Ben.
Whereas I'm Matt, and he's my husband, Ben.
Yeah, these guys are delightful. They ran a coffee shop and a bookstore in the last game.
See, it's not confusing in the slightest. Just remember, I'm not Matt.
And likewise, I'm not Ben. Clear as crystal.
Got it. And I'm not... Sorry, I'm Sam. You can call me Superman, though. It's a gamer thing.
Ah, no doubt you're here for at least 2 out of 3 of our offerings then.
I mean, it could be all 3. You never know.
The games. He means the games. And the pizza.
But what about the laundry? I don't want the washers and dryers to feel left out.
Look at those clothes. They're squeaky clean. No laundering needed.
That they are. Completely clean clothes. Curses. Foiled again.
It's fine. We're going to be getting into some pretty sweaty PvP, so I may need washing up later. Okay, now my head's reeling. Why exactly did Iris suggest I go see these guys first? For a healthy dose of calories and confusion? Yeah, the games. I heard there's a professional Fist of Discomfort 2 team that hang out around here. Indeed, we cater to the neighborhood kids and families, true, with a fine assortment of regulars who visit our arcade. Master Gamers all, we're proud to sponsor them in their adventures. Wait, you're their pro sponsor?
Absolutely.
Positively.
Matt and I know a thing or two about trying to realise your dreams. It's a tough road to walk, but a worthy one. They are referring to the events of the first game. So I assume I guess that means in, like, this timeline, Arcade Spirits was invested in by these dudes. I picked Hamza as the investment in the last one. When we realised some of our regulars dreamed of becoming pro gamers, well, we figured we could lend a hand. I love these guys because they're basically like small business millionaires and they let it rain. Too true, we provide them with a stipend of quarters for their games or their laundry, or both. And you fly them out to tournaments and give them team salaries and all that other stuff? Ben and Matt exchange an uneasy glance.
Well...
Not as such. That's a bit of a tall order. Taller than a 48-ounce diet soda. That's pretty tall. But they've never really been interested in that sort of thing, yes? Not that I'm aware of. They're content to just play here and have fun. I mean, Bennett, yeah. I mean, like, they were an option. My hopes for a glorious esports future's now fading. I don't get it. Why would Iris lead me to a bunch of local friends instead of putting me in touch with a professional team like I asked? A hack sensing my worries, Ben clears his throat to catch my attention. Let me take a guess. Iris led you here to join the team. I heard her chiming in earlier regarding the topic of pizza bagels. That would be accurate, yes. I mean, not that I would know anything about illegally downloaded apps. Ben winks and Matt taps his head. Don't worry, we know a thing or two about Iris as well. Enough to know everything she does is for a reason. Yes, it's available on anything with a screen, I think. Not that I know what the reason is, but believe in Iris who believes in you, I say. I, for one, welcome our adorable future robot overlord. Praise the sun? Question mark? I glance around the weird mashup of 3 different businesses. Curious, none of this really makes sense. I get the pizza and the video games, but laundry? Really?
Everything's coming up roses.
It's the perfect system. You eat some pizza, get cheese on your pants, toss them in the wash, and go play a game while you're waiting for them to dry. Can I play it on my bicycle pedometer screen? Like, You can, if you put your mind to it. People have played Doom on pregnancy tests. Meaning you're playing Pac-Man Sans Pants. Well, okay, not the perfect system.
Good, good.
Still, the principle's sound. Doubling up on activities is just the thing for the go-getting, high-speed, modern lifestyle of the year 20XDX. And I guess it makes sense for the perfect hangout for a casual gaming team, too. Grab some chow, bring your hamper, get it all done at once.
Sensible.
Indeed.
Ah, but we've been talking your ear off, and letting your pizza go cold. How unthoughtful of us. Go! Go, eat and enjoy. We'll still be around if you want to chat another time. Just one more thing. Welcome home. Well, that was creepy. Brushing off that whole experience, I settle in at one of the tables to devour my pizza. It's gooey and delicious and just what this hungry boy needed. But one thought lingers as I dine on my delicious dish. Pull out my phone to get clarification. Hey, Iris. Iris, online. What is your reason for leading me here exactly? I know I haven't actually met anyone from the team yet, but it doesn't sound like they're gonna be what I asked for. Ben claims there's a reason for everything you do. Care to fill me in on what that reason is? Nope. And why not? Spoilers! Plus, it's something you have to come to understand yourself. Great, I have a precocious little puppet master. One thing I've learned about humans is that you can't simply tell them how to fix their lives. It doesn't work. Instead, you can nudge them along a path that will get them where they need to be. That's my specialty. I was unaware I was in need of fixing. Self-awareness can be difficult for humans, I've found. Ugh. Shrugging, I finish off my lunch and move on. I can sort out whatever that meant later. Other business needs to be attended to. But before I go approach someone actually on the team, I figure I should take advantage of Ben and Matt's familiarity with them to learn a bit more.
Hello.
Hello.
How was your slice? Was a little slice of heaven? Tasty, yeah. Hey, listen, I'm gonna go ask someone on the team if I can join, and was wondering, well, whom should I approach? Ooh, a challenging question. The first one you talk to will be your in with the group. You'll want to make a good first impression. I suppose the question is, what sort of person would you like to meet? We can point you in the right direction. Okay, so I can get some clues to, what's going on. Competitive, weird sense of humour, eager for adventure, level-headed and reasonable, friendly and compassionate. Choices. Someone who knows a lot about the game. Well, by what we've said so far, I already know a decent chunk about the game, so I'm gonna say eager for adventure. That seems like it'd be fun. I'm setting out to conquer the world, so I need someone with a good sense of adventure to charge into battle with. Talking about telling a person how to fix their lives. I was talking to a perfectionist yesterday that struggled with that and asked him the following question, which helped him a lot. What is your hourly wage? Like, if you get a job that pays €150, how many hours are you going to work on it? That's a good... yeah. What do you consider your time to be worth? I believe you just described Loxley to a T. He's patterned himself after heroes of legend and would be happy to join you. Is that why he's named himself after Robin Hood? Loxley, yes. I've been very eager to meet Loxley because I've seen some, like, character teaser stuff and he looks like great fun. You can find him catching delightful prizes from our crane game over in the arcade.
Be seeing you.
Lead on, adventurer. Your quest awaits. Yeah, Loxley's cool. He's very much like Crimesman, but you'll see. Guess grabbing some pizza did benefit me. In the end, I've got a better idea of what I'm walking into. Okay, who do I want to talk to next? I mean, let's just wade in there. Let's go chat with Loxley. Codename Cowl. Upon setting foot in the small arcade for the first time, well... okay, so I've never been to an arcade before, not even for a birthday party. Again, lies, I've been to a lot of arcades. But I've been on the internet. I know things, and usually they're at least bigger than this. I don't know, this looks sizable for an arcade. Shouldn't I be drowned out by the beeps and boops? Why aren't there children running recklessly down the aisles of games? Where's the smell of stale air and rusty tokens? Oh man. Metalgeddon 4... Sorry, I just want to take a minute to look at what we've got here. Metalgeddon 4 Rise of Steel, so I'm guessing that's our Time Crisis analog. Fast Cars 7. Oh, they've got Bubble Bobble. Token. What does that say? Something Brawlers 97. Rival Colleges by Oh, nice. Camcom. Camcop ZNK Nanko. Kind of looks like the Riot logo. Yeah, well, because Fist of Discomfort is based on... it's like the League of Legends alike. Get yourself some fizz. Honestly, this is more of a caboose to the great locomotive that is Good Clean Fun. There's a few games, sure, but they're packed into a small side room attached to the laundromat. Most are games I don't recognise either. Figuring I had a tiny search engine in my pocket that I should at least be taking more advantage of, I consult Iris to get the details before I dare approach. Hey Iris, what are these games exactly? I hold my phone up so Iris can get a nice lay of the land through my camera.
Computing.
Obviously the one in the middle is your favourite game, Fist of Discomfort 2. The driving game back there is Fast Car... Okay, she's going to give us a rundown. Good. I prefer Cuba Cola. I'm more of a Beppis man myself. Little peek behind the curtain. I actually have a Beppis shirt and I love it. Driving game back there is Fast Cars 7, a worthy successor to the international phenomenon known as Fast Cars 5. What happened to Fast Cars 6? We don't talk about Fast Cars 6. Look up the story of Cuba... Oh, it's a thing! It's actually a thing, okay. We don't talk about Fast Cars 6. Oh dear. Moving on, the light gun shooting game is Metalgeddon 4 Rise of Steel, affectionately known as MG4 by its fans, since the full title's a mouthful. The game with the marquee that just reads arcade isn't actually a game, exactly. It's a multicade. Oh, is this one of those, like, 200 game in one things? What? A few dozen older games jammed into a single cabinet. Lastly, the crane game. Yeah, okay, I know what a crane game is. Crane goes down, fails to grab a prize, comes back out, sudden sadness ensues. That's really it, huh? Okay, I was expecting more. Well then, thanks Iris.
Iris offline.
No problem. Now, go out there and say hi to your new friends. Interesting thing that is not a thing, but not for the lack of trying. Okay. Very informative, but there's one major problem with this tableau of arcade gaming goodness. Every single game in this small arcade is being played. Except Fist of Discomfort 2. The impression I got from Ben and Matt was more of a casual team, sure, but seriously, no one's playing? Something's up. No turning back now, though. With a shrug, I proceed onward. Look at this handsome chap. Curiously enough, the man not only isn't playing Fist of Discomfort 2, he's not really playing a game. More of a toy for kiddies who don't understand physics and probability. The crane machine. I like the photorealistic crane there. As I walk up to him, he's busy moving the Blepomatic prize crane back and forth, lining it up to just right over the Dragon Dolly. Contrary to expectation, when the crane dips down and pulls back up, it's managed to snag the dragon by the tail with precision. With a smirk, he pulls his prize from the retrieval chute, but then opens the game up with a key turned in its lock, puts the toy back in the pile, and seals the game up tightly afterward. And then he's back at it, moving the crane for a second try at the prize he literally just won. I am confusion incarnate. Fortunately, he seems to notice me staring at him in utter bewilderment and isn't offended in the slightest.
Catch and release, yes?
Oh, hello. A what?
It's good to stay in practice. Keep the skills sharp. But no need to deprive a young one of a toy they might enjoy in the process.
He's actually from Nottingham, alright.
So the owners gave me the key to the machine, allowing me to put my catches back in there. It's only fair. Suppose I could just pick the lock. But I felt it best to get the approval of the local lords before pretending to pilfer their hoard.
I like his strap pack up the middle. I am going to be getting one of those, a similar one myself. Almost bought my own small crane game when I was younger, but decided to save up for video games. Yeah, those things are expensive. Filled with questions.
Ask me no questions, and I'll tell you no lies. But in this case, ask away. I'm game to play if you are.
Well, let's start with names. What's yours?
Call me Locksley. More of a nom de guerre than a name. But Sir Robin of Locksley befits me more than any other title.
Okay.
How may I be of assistance on this fine day?
Okay. Stay calm, stay cool. We're all reasonable adults here. If I admit I'm a newcomer to arcade-based games, there'll be no need to mumble and stammer and try to lie to cover things up. Be clear and direct. Here goes. Okay, so I'm Superman, and I downloaded this app since I wanted to join a Fist of Discomfort 2 team, and... Good day, Iris. Oh, hello. Oh, you know Iris.
Marvelous.
Indeed I do. My fair digital lady has tended to many a wayward sheep in her tenure as the internet's finest shepherd. And any friend of Iris is a friend of mine. If she directed you into our loving arms, then here you shall remain.
Hail, friend!
You've my approval for joining our team, such as it is. And my confusion quintuples by this point. Though maybe I shouldn't object to someone giving me exactly what I was looking for. So Robin of Locksley was Robin Hood. Yeah, same dude. Like, Robin of Locksley was the actual, well, I say the actual, like, the man's name. Yeah, he's been amazingly polite, let's be amazingly polite. I'm flattered. Confused, but flattered. I promise I'll do my best to help your team reach for the top. I'm eager to see what we can do together. Very cordial indeed, and you are most welcome. I should clarify a few points before we proceed any further, however.
Most unfortunate.
You see, our team is, I hate to use the dreaded term, casual, but we are hardly dedicated to the absolute cause of FOD2 glory. We all play the game, of that there can be no doubt, and I dare say we are rather skilled. But if what you seek is golden conquest, well, that's not quite our goal. However, as Iris has led you to us, I shall accept that there is purpose at play, and I welcome you wholeheartedly. Iris works in mysterious ways. She always has her reasons, even when unfathomable.
Ha! A fine adventure.
But by your side I shall stand, against any foe what should challenge thee. You've my word on that, at risk of overdoing the King's English. I do recommend introducing yourself to the others. I can't unilaterally accept your membership, but tell them you have my blessing, by all means. Okay, I'll do that. Still kinda confused, but I can ride the wave of this guy's enthusiasm. Our humble abode is also yours to enjoy. Please feel free to kick back and enjoy the arcade as we do. Locksley winks at me before going back to his beloved crane game. He slips a token in and it stretches his hand to me. Now then, would you like a crane game, please? I've not completed my practice for the day. I'd be happy to retrieve one in your honour. A cheap Malaysian knockoff Beanie Baby is a token of honour? I suppose in this particular case, the sentiment is a fair portion of the honour, rather than the stuffed toy itself. Aside from FOD2, I specialise in prize games, you see. Alley rollers, crane games, light stackers, things of that nature. The cult of pizza bagels, that's my kind of cult. I can get behind a cult of pizza. And when skill alone is not enough, when the games are rigged in favour of greedy arcade owners, well, I always carry a few tools of the trade, as it were, to tilt the odds towards justice.
Justice prevails.
I'm proud to say I've been banned from no fewer than 8 arcades in this city alone. Arcade jail for arcade crimes. Sticking to those bastards who rip off kids with cheaper prizes and rigged games. I mean... yeah. But I'd not be that, like, inflamed about it. Don't know the game that well, but the way people talk about Iris sounds culty. Basically, Iris in the previous game, like, saved the main character's life on several occasions. And, like... I'm trying to think of a way of, like, saying this that doesn't spoil it, because play Arcade Spirits, damn you! but basically set off like a series of events that gave more or less everyone what they wanted and what they deserved. No, I'm gonna push for more answers because I'm curious. Okay, how deep do these crimes go exactly? Are we talking blowtorches, stun guns, climbing hooks, smoke bombs, things like that? It's best you don't know the specifics, Superman. But I fear it's far less dramatic than that. For example, I have a portable rig with a miniature camera and computing device for light stacker games. Set that down next to the controls and nobody's the wiser, the button's being pushed with inhuman precision. I always manage to slip away with an armload of plush goods, even from arcades which seek my capture. Not that I keep the prizes for myself, of course. The spoils of my raids are always donated to various shelters and children's charities. I like this guy. That's some good karma right there. Indeed, but there's more to it than just a desire to turn frowns upside down. Loxley ponders on how to phrase this, what wording he wants to use.
It's a matter of... A matter of fair play. Prize games run contrary to the concept of fair play. They are invariably tilted against the player, and mask the unfairness behind glitz and glamour.
That's very true.
I am a firm believer in fairness and justice. Too much in this world hinges on injustice. Injustice, to keep the wheels greased and turning.
You alright? Do you need a minute?
But I suppose you're not here for my rants about the ills of society. You're here to win.
I don't know, I'm down for crimes. Tend to keep politics out of my gaming. Ha! You clearly haven't been playing many video games, sir. I don't mind a little ranting. It's clear that you're really passionate about the idea of fair play. Indeed. Few truly understand the concept. It's not simply about no advantages, it's about equal footing. In addition, many are blind to their own advantages, seeing themselves as being on equal footing when in reality they've had a leg up all their lives. My philosophy extends beyond merely rigged carny scam games, but to fairness within society itself, if you'll pardon my ranting, of course. Consider it pardoned.
Excellent!
So, you practice crane games all day, when not fleeing from the long arm of the arcade law? With crane games, even if you win first try, you lose... As most... yeah. Well, the thing is, like, they also, like, most crane games actually have, like, a little dial system inside them that literally determines how grippy the grip is. And some of the really unscrupulous ones have a system inside it that genuinely decides how frequently it wins. Well, there's also FOD2, if that's what you're wondering. None of us are playing it today, true, but we do play. And I do have my own affairs to attend to. I'm afraid I don't spend nearly as many hours in GCF as the others. But I promise you, should your dream be one of glory, I will do my best to support it, in the time available to me. You have my word, friend. I feel the burning need to bow back to him in return, some sweeping courtly gesture. Well, I'd best busy myself for the time being.
Fare thee well.
This dude is intense, I like him. With introductions completed, he returns to his prize game, targeting that dinosaur for yet another catch. Well, that certainly was... Call him a Ren Fair reject, don't be a dick. No, I like him. He's into flamboyantly gentlemanly gestures, to be certain. Strangely endearing, though. I don't mind quirky folks in my life, particularly ones that as friendly as Loxley. We should get along just fine. Okay, to whom do I want to talk to next? Okay, I imagine we'll be like gradually introducing ourselves to the whole business here. Sounds fun to play D&D with. Yeah, I bet. Let's keep going around the arcade. And when it comes to arcades, the light gun is usually my domain, so we'll head there next. I approach the young woman busy playing the elaborately named Metalgeddon 4 Rise of Steel. She doesn't notice my approach, too engrossed in laying waste to pixelated post-apocalyptic robot hordes. I may not know much about arcades, but I think I've heard of this sort of game. Light guns, right? They shoot light or something. No clue who that works. But one thing I'm pretty sure of is that she's using both player 1 and player 2 guns at the same time. That's very doable if you've got the head for it. Focus designed to appeal to me. Alright. Strong. That's strong. I like how she's wearing the, she's come strapped. You can't really see it too well. If I do, like, sharp movements... There you go, you can kind of see it. If I do, like, sharp movements, you can see my... I've got my own holster on under the jacket. One thing I'm pretty sure of is that she's using... Yeah, okay, we read that bit. Despite the ridiculous of that John Woo style, she's landing every shot. I should probably wait for her to finish, but just lurking without at least a single word is probably not cool at all. Hey,
Die!
And then she's just tapping her foot, impatiently waiting for the boss robot to do something other than stand around posing. You look at that character, tell me she's not. Oh no, I would not dare. I would not dare put words in your mouth, sir.
Oh, I hate this RNG boss fight. Either send drones in a predictable pattern, or don't bother sending them at all.
Okay, I think I'm gonna like her.
I mean, can you believe this shit? It's 20 and game designers are still relying on quarter-munching RNG in their games. It's like, they don't give a crap about consistent pacing and excitement. It's totally okay for like 7 drones to hit it once and then nothing for 15 seconds, huh? Boring.
Oh, I've gone on rants like this. Oh no.
But honestly, I feel worse for the speedrunners. I've got a cousin who's got the world record time on MG3, but it took hundreds of tries to get a perfect cycle. Finally, more drones! About time.
While I just stare on in silent confusion. Finally, after laying waste to the metal minions of Metal-Geddon Metal Wood, she spares me a glance over her shoulder.
Who are you?
Let's see, what do we have here? Okay, I could be... This is kind of a difficult pick. I'm here to register a complaint. Assault cannons at dawn, madam. RNG isn't a bad thing since it keeps you on your toes, despite having... Yeah, I do like a bit of RNG. Like, Payday 2 probably has my favourite example of RNG, where it's the subtle details that change, and, you know, it's like different stuff to keep you on your feet in the core gameplay loop, but randomness in the core gameplay loop is a recipe for disaster. Do we want to be weird? Or are we just going to be, like, polite? This feels a bit odd. Like, I don't know, that feels like a strange thing to say. I like weird. Yeah, let's get weird. I am here to register a complaint. Impudent fleshling, I am the Metal-Geddon Metal Lord. I have sternly worded letter of complaint regarding your disparaging word of my drones. How dare you slander the Metal Lord? My lawyers will hear of this. Cute. She resumes lasering down robots, but with a big grin on her face as she keeps chatting with me. So what's your deal, anyway? Right, 41 Loxley's favour. If I can keep that ball rolling, I can make this official. Here we go. Best foot forward. Time to make the best impossible impression. I talked with Loxley about maybe joining your FOD2 team, and... Sure, okay. Sounds fun, you're in. What, seriously? She finishes up her game, holstering player 1 and 2 light guns before turning to face me properly. Seriously? We're pretty much stuck in a rut right now, not chasing down FOD2 glory like we oughta, in my opinion. Maybe having some... Oh, she's got the finger guns as well as the light guns. Hearty nihilist zapper to the rescue. Alright. Maybe having someone else on the team willing to take things head-on would be the swift kick-in-the-ass team GCF needs. So why not? You and I are two of a kind. Let's do this. Well, that was suspiciously easy, but I guess I shouldn't complain. Never kick a gift horse in the mouth. Or approach one from behind. You'll end up getting kicked yourself. Thanks. Thank you.
Yeah.
Don't mention it. We fisters gotta stick together, yeah? Fisters? Are we not doing phrasing anymore? What? I like little names, so sue me. But fine, we'll do phrasing. I can do phrasing. So that's why it's called Team GCF, because you like things short and snappy? Nah, our team really doesn't have any kind of official name. It's a... what'd you call it? Working title. I take it Loxley told you all about our little gang of weirdos? More or less. Honestly, we're barely a team. I've been pushing for us to really get on top of this stuff, but I'm just 1 out of the 6. Okay, so 2 out of 7 isn't exactly a majority either, but still 1 more than I had before.
You know I'm down.
So if my friends want you in, I'm down with that. You're in. Dunzo. They're good people, and I know I can trust in their judgment. Besides, I don't really sit around and ruminate. I see something looks fun, I go for it. 9 times out of 10, I'm rewarded. The 10th time, I crash and burn with a valuable learning experience as my reward. Also a good thing. That's big thinking right there. So yeah, I'm impulsive as fuck, but I'm not completely reckless. I'm just not willing to let an opportunity slip out of fear of what might go wrong. I'm cool with newcomers joining our clique. Anything to liven up the party a bit. Then she pauses, as if trying really hard to remember something she forgot.
Ooh, right. I forgot to tell you my name. Duh.
She's this ready and willing to sign me on as her partner in crime, but totally forgot basic introductions.
Name's Zapper, as in the great-granddaddy of all light guns. As in Zappa, 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 Kapow! You know.
Oh, I do know. I genuinely, I've mentioned in previous streams how I like 100%ed Time Crisis 3 on the PlayStation 2. I have the light gun. I had the light gun. I have no idea where it is these days. Might be in the attic somewhere, but... Spot the guy who's actually been following the development of this game. I've been, like, tempering that because I didn't want to spoil too much. Have you ever had that you hate a town purely because the 4G is so bad when traveling through it with the train? Oof. That sucks. I don't, in fact, know exactly what she's referencing. PC games have never had plastic gun controllers. That is lies. Absolutely, there are PC games that have plastic gun controllers. There's ones that have entire plastic mech suit-like control panels. What was it? Steel Battalion. And I'm Superman. Which I told you before, actually.
Nice to meet you. You seem kind of fun.
Thank you. You want to go 3 rounds against the Metal Lord? I can give you some tips. Tip number 1, trigger discipline, and don't look down the barrel. That's tip 2. Tip 3 is hand sanitizer, because kiddies love this game and they got gross hands. Before she goes too deep into this list, I decide to clarify a point. Can't say I've ever played one of these games before, but I've played plenty of first-person shooters on the PC. Basically the same thing, right? No. Not really, no. Light gun romps are on rails. They sweep you through a scene like a Hollywood camera director. Way more exciting. And instead of nudging a mouse less than 2 centimeters and clicking, you gotta aim and fire a physical gun. If your aim sucks, you suck. I actually have, like, pretty decent aim. Okay, I'll grant you that having no control over your movement means it's less tactical and strategic, but screw tactic strategery stuff. I prefer an adrenaline rush, and... Wait, you mean you've never played a light gun game? You're just a PC gamer? Crap, my arcade noobiness is leaking through. Curse my computer-based gaming heritage. I expect her to mock me endlessly for being a know-nothing doofus, but... Oh man, I haven't talked to a newbie in ages. This'll be great.
Aw, yeah.
Half the fun is being an arcade gamer is sharing what you love with the newbies. Most people I talk to are veterans. They're not so easily impressed. So, you won't rate me over the coals for being a noob? You kidding? There's nothing better than... Please do not describe me as subtle, woman. Ugh. Yeah, okay, that was a step too far. What else? Walk it back. Begin again. My point is, I think you'll have a blast learning all this stuff, and I'll be happy to be your guide.
But I have one question for you, and this is absolutely, utterly important, so consider your words carefully.
Oh boy. My anxiety spikes briefly as I nod for her to continue.
Can you be awesome?
Sorry, that little swoop animation that she just did, that was great. Awesome in what way?
In every way. I don't give a fuck about win-loss rating. What I care about is being awesome.
I mean, I'm the kind of guy that like starts to spot dodge when I'm playing like gun games. Like I actually like give it all that. Used to drive my brother crazy because I would get way too into it.
I need someone who can be just as awesome as I am, ready to pull the risk-taking, high-flying, stylish moves, both in-game and in real life. You think you can get on my level?
By damn it, I'll try. I doubt I can top your awesomeness, but I can try. Deadly serious about my game of choice. No, she's not here for serious. She's here for bombast. Now let's go wild. Let's be awesome. Grab the bull by the proverbial horns and the literal ones if needs must. I'm pretty awesome. I mean, I think I'm pretty awesome. It's my middle name and last name, even. I'm Sam Awesome. She eyes me with suspicion. I haven't exactly been radiating confidence today, which is not helping my case.
Maybe?
It's a start. I can work with this. Show dominance by doing a JoJo pose. Awaken my quivering abs. Satisfied, she steps back from my personal space. I'm thankful for getting some breathing room back. Sorry, I can come on a bit strong, I know. Was that gutsy or quirky? It didn't say. Hang on. Oh wait, it's Q, isn't it? There we go. We don't have exact number metrics. I think that may have been an attempt at quirky. But I didn't see an icon come up. I think we have different definitions of a bit, but it's cool. It's cool. I'll admit, though, I'm surprised to hear someone with Pro Tour aspirations is so focused on style. Whatever happened to play to win? Isn't the whole point of playing the game to, you know, beat the opponent and win the match?
Meh.
I hate that phrase. I hate the whole concept. Play to win, what a joke. Remember back when Silent Blade could slash dash you over and over in an infinite combo? Cheap as hell, pathetic, but technically legal since the game allowed for it. If you aren't using Silent Blade infinite loops, you aren't playing to win, they told me. You can't call it cheap, only scrubs ignore effective tactics.
This is so f***ed up.
I mean, yeah, I'm the kind of guy who's like militantly opposed to the concept of meta. I'm the kind of guy who was winning games as Berserker in For Honor when that dude was D tier. Because, you know... Fuck it, twin axes. But it was boring to watch, and it was frustrating to see all those serious-minded optimization junkies content to loop each other to death. And the makers of... I count it as both, because why not? Damn Skippy. And the makers of FOD even agreed, because they patched it out. Eat it, jerkos. Me, I don't play to win. I play to be awesome. I play to have fun. Do I like winning? Hell yeah. I mean, who doesn't? But I'm gonna do it my way, or I won't do it at all. And anyone who calls me a scrub because I play how I want to play can get fucked. I like her. I like her. Perhaps realising she's been going off on a rant, Zappa dials it back a bit after that. Sorry, I speak from the heart. Only way I know how to live.
Later.
Hey, I need to try and get one more MG4 run in before the after-school rush hits this place. We'll talk later, okay? Sure thing. Have fun smashing up robots and stuff. Okay, you metal bastards. Round 2. Bootylicious, redhead, anti-meta party person keep me on my toes. Yeah, she seems like a lot of fun, and I like her giant cowboy belt buckle. I leave Zappa to her unending quest to put laser blasts through the slowly trundling chrome skeleton men and depart. It's intense. As for my thoughts on this new teammate, well... I'm gonna be honest, a lot of these, like, negative, like, we're currently 2 for 2 on, like, the first impressions. negative response being very mean-spirited. Like, this seems quite not, like, that's mean. Yeah, intense but fun. I like her. Live cam's at you fast, and Zappa seems to be ready to tackle it head-on. I like that. She's also deeply interested in the Pro Tour, which helps considering that's my dream. A bit too intense. Yeah, that's fair. I can see us hanging out more, definitely. Okay, whom do I want to talk to next? Let's keep poking around. Playing a driving game. Yeah, let's just keep doing our, like, lap of the arcade. A woman in black drifts sharply around turn after turn in Fast Cars 7, navigating her virtual car effortlessly down a winding mountain road. Deja vu! We probably wait for her to finish up before approaching, no need to be weird about this. So I'm content to watch out of the corner of my eye as she closes on as she closes in on the end of the race, coming up hard and fast on a rival driver. I wonder if the other cars are online players or just AI chumps. Are there any online-ready arcade games other than FOD2? There's so little I know about this stuff. The whole cabinet resembles a simplified driver's seat, with steering wheel and gear shift and pedals and so on. I know die-hard PC gamers who love races have similar gear, but one thing strikes me as unusual. She isn't using the pedals. There's some sort of makeshift knob and lever system attached to the wheel, which indirectly pushes on the pedals. Is that normally for arcade games? Oh, I see. Oh, this one's got like an accessibility ramp. Okay, maybe that's what's going on. Before I can ponder it further, her car slides sideways across the finish line. First place, fireworks, confetti, cheering, and she ignores it all. With her game complete, I approach while she climbs out of the seat. Ah, okay, cane. Got it. And fetches her walking cane, leaning heavily on it as she pulls herself up to standing with great effort. Metal knee braces creak as she does so. Instinctively, I want to step up and offer to help her, but she's on her feet before I can do so. She then turns to face me, shifting the disability assist walking cane from hand to hand. She sits her weight.
You want next? Been standing there a while.
Don't say something wrong, don't say something wrong, don't say something wrong, don't say something wrong, don't say something wrong. Say something wrong, say something monumentally wrong, say something so monumentally wrong the results are visible from space. Remain silent. What? Pain? Pain, question mark. Oh god, okay. This is the, incoherent screaming / coherent screaming / stoically wait for death. Fuck, okay. Hey, is that a sword in your cane, or are you just pleased to see me? You know, it's just so oh, Christ. Oh, Christ. Oh, Christ. No, don't say that. Don't patronize her. Oh, pain. Oh, Christ. Sorry, I need a minute. No. Oh, this second-hand embarrassment. Oh, it burns us. Oh, it burns. I shouldn't have said anything. Ah. Fuck. Oh, that hurts. Positive praise deeds. Oh, no. Hang on. I'm just gonna... Okay.
Scum.
Don't you judge what cut me.
Scum.
Don't fuck up. Oh Christ, what I done?
Scum.
That hurt. That hurt this side of the camera. Oh god. Got it? Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry, ma'am.
Syringomyelia.
A what?
Cysts in the spinal cord. Results in weakness or partial paralysis of the extremities. Varies from person to person. Weak legs and arms in my case. Joint pain. Some good days, some bad days. Used to carry an explanation on an index card. Had a stack of them. Would hand one out to anyone who hassled me, then walk away.
I'm very sorry, I was trying to be polite and it just kind of...
The
figured that was too catty of me. Stop doing it. Better to just talk it out in the open than be dismissive. You good with talking it out in the open, like adults? Or want to take another run at inserting foot into mouth?
Hey, I've got another foot and I'm wearing my nice boots. Yes, I'm good with talking, thank you. Good.
Call me Jinx. One word, 4 letters. Nice and simple. And you are?
Superman, pleased to meet you despite my fumble.
Takes more than one fumble to turn me away. Always willing to give benefit of the doubt. Don't worry about it. What brings you to this little arcade? Not much going on here. Most folks come for the laundry or the pizza.
Okay, I'm gonna... Alright, we're alright now. So, I talked with Loxley about joining your team, and now I'm going around asking for everyone's buy-in. Considering how I acted just now, you've got every right to tell me to pound sand. She considers tapping her fingers along the handle of her cane. Joining Team GCF? Really? Why? Not that professional of a team, just a bunch of friends who play FOD and... God, I fumbled so hard my dentures have fallen out again. Not really, I don't have dentures, but you know. I know, and that's okay. At this point, I'd be happy to play in any team. I know I can't get where I want to be alone. I can feel you on that one. A situation like mine, you need to rely on others more than you'd want. Just have to accept the facts still on the ground in the end. Okay, so she's militantly independent. I can vibe. And thinking about it, might be fun to take a Pro Tour run. No way we actually make it, but might be fun. Okay, sounds good to me. Find me down here in the arcade more often than the others. Can do some practice scrims in FOD2 whenever you like, provided I'm not racing. Yeah, I'm getting the impression that everyone here has a side hustle. Some games they play as much as FOD2. She leans against the Fast Car 7 cabinet and taps the gas brake hand control lever with her cane. Modified for me, all special-like. Friend of Ben and Matt's did it for me. Say, who do we know? Can't work the pedals, no, but my arms still have some play, and hand controls take care of everything. A little harder, but I like a challenge. Not just a Fast Car 7. Secretly, tweak this cab out to run all sorts of racing games. Probably a copyright violation, but so what? Yeah, probably Naomi. She's done it before. Character from the first game, and delightful engineering nerd. Like to mix up what I drive. Gets boring otherwise. Does it play 1 through 6 though? Yes, that's the question. So I'm guessing you have the entire Fast Cars oeuvre on there too? I've never played any of them myself. On that note, play Arcade Spirits! Don't make me get the air horn. Yeah, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7 on here. No Fast Car 6? We don't talk about 5, 7. Wow. Not since the incident, apparently. Something happened. Long story, ugly story. Struck from the Fast Cars canon, edited out of arcade history. For the best. Wasn't a good game anyway. That should be a redeem, what, me just yelling at you to play Arcade Spirits? She pauses, considering me for a quiet moment.
What's your story anyway?
Story?
What moves you? What makes you tick? Why you're so hyped for the Pro Tour that you're willing to trust an unknown team of casuals? If we're going to be teammates, I should know you better. You already know enough about me. Only fair I get to learn more about you. Figure out who I'm dealing with. Sets expectations rather than making assumptions. Makes sense, yeah?
I wouldn't say I exactly know her heart and soul, but I guess she's offered as much as she wants to for now. She stands there, patiently waiting for me to lay it all out for her. Well... No, let's just be honest. She's asked, I'll answer. We're looking to join the pro scene. I can't say I'm a pro, but I'm as close to pro as you can get while staying amateur. My day job sucks, my life sucks, but I love games. The way I see it, going for the gold, the ultimate gold, is just the next step of expressing that love. And I get that this team isn't exactly as die-hard as me, still, I think there'll be something here and I'm willing to try. She nods along, taking it all in. Seems she's the sort who likes to take plenty of time to listen, understand, and form a response before speaking. Makes sense, yeah.
Sounds good here.
Can't even think of how to cross the finish line until you start the car. Won't promise you much out of this experience, won't promise we can be friends even. But if you're willing to try, I'm willing to try. Jinx shuffles from foot to foot, clearly a bit tired from standing around.
See you later.
Okay, tiring out now. Think I'll go take 5. Good luck with the others. Try to keep your foot out of your mouth, you'll do fine. Roger, thanks Jinx. Well, that was awkward. Well, awkward at first. Thankfully I didn't nuke myself from orbit on that one, and things smoothed out considerably afterward. In fact... Seems a thoughtful person. Yeah, I honest and polite, I can respect that. There's a certain aura of cool control about her. She can be fierce, but she knows when to be fierce. And if I can't drive her away over an accident like that, I think we'll do well as teammates. Okay, whom do I want to talk to next? We're going to keep rotating, so let's head to this gentleman. That is a bold coat. I like the icy blue sash and popped fur collar. That's a bold look. I suppose a young man, intently focused on playing what looks like Space Invaders cranked to 11. Can't even begin to visually pass the chaos of this game. I think there's a spaceship somewhere, but all I see are glowing particles flooding the screen. Somehow the game isn't immediately ending, so I presume he's managing to dodge each and every bullet. And finally, a golden fireball fills the screen. His luck runs out at last. With a long and ragged sigh, he steps away from the controls.
The inevitability of a game over. Some days you get the radioactive mutant space bear, and some days the radioactive mutant space bear gets you, I suppose. But in the end, it's...
Side note, Shoreline? God damn! You could open bottles with that jaw. That's Pro ZD. Oh, yes, it is Pro ZD, isn't it? Shaking it off, he pulls up the corners of his mouth into a smile and engages friendly conversation mode. Maximum overdrive.
You coming to GCF? This multicade's got more than just shmups. There's retro classics and stuff too. Go ahead and quarter up if you want. I'm done for now. Name's Domino. I lurk around this place when I'm not
oh
doing
no,
anything else of
he's
importance,
hot.
which is most of the time.
Yeah, the cropped shirt is also like this dude's confident in his looks. Like that takes some neck to wear that, and he rocks it.
Let me know if you need anything. If you're lucky, maybe I can actually provide it.
Domino's the depressed nihilist. All right, so where does the like chaotic communist fit in that I am fit into all this? That's like the world can be a better threat. This is the world can be a better place, and that is a threat. Good to meet you. Name's Superman. I'm going around making introductions. I'm joining Team GCF. Loxley said I should come by and say howdy. How exactly does one join an organization that barely exists? I've never heard of someone walking up and saying, "Hi, can I join your circle of friends?" Even if it'd be nice if people actually did that. This world could use more kindness as a whole. I get that this is a pretty casual team, and I'm hoping to make a run for the Pro Tour. Not a great match, but that's okay. I'm here now, so I figured the least I can do is take a shot at it, right?
Don't know about that.
That's the literal opposite of the least you can do. The least you could do is lie down and never get up again, right? You good? You good? You good? Are you... Sir? Sir? Do you need a minute? Oh my god, that's not depressed nihilist, he looks like he's about to strangle me! That's terrifying, holy crap. Okay. Something a bit creepy in his tone when he says it, like he's trying to sound like he's joking when he really isn't. He looks me over once, top to bottom.
Hey,
Anyway, welcome to the fold. We've got pizza, we've got laundry pots. Please, for the love of God, do not mix the two up when choosing your food sources. You need anything, you call up your buddy Domino, and just don't call Domino's, unless you want pizza, though Ben and Matt make a damn good slice, truth be told. Is the Joker a vampire? I would hedge my bets on Toreador at this point. I would hedge my bets on Toreador. He's got the look down. So, what's your deal? Besides Fist of Discomfort 2, I mean. I need a deal apart from FOD2? Life's not a YA novel. You're allowed to have more than one character attribute, yes. I'm very level-headed in a crisis, if that matters. A useful trait to be sure, but I meant your passions. Or is it really just FOD2 all day, every day? Eat, sleep? Like some strokes more as Lissombra or Simka. I would say like the very sort of bold choice in clothing and his like speaking pattern definitely gives me that like leaning towards beauty. That I am remembering that right. See me see. Okay. Anyway, yeah, no, there's a lot more to me than just video games. I'm a all-around computer nerd. They're flesh sculptors. Delightful! Please do not sculpt my flesh. It's not like FOD2 is the only game I play. I'm a PC gamer. I build my own rigs, configure my own software, really go all out with it. That's kind of a lie. I would never touch an any file because I'm scared. Wow, I could never afford a gaming computer. Always wanted one, but I'm stuck with looking at the online world through my phone screen. But you drop quarters all day into an arcade game. Practical upside to being a sponsored team is our sponsors letting us play the games for free. It's all a big scam, but I think Ben and Matt know we're scamming them and are cool with it, as long as we're having fun and chasing our dreams. It's not saying much to have a dream of playing free games, but I guess it's a manageable dream. Hey, you start somewhere, you know? Must be nice. Oh dear. Do you need a hug? Just... I'm willing to give hugs, just please don't give me that weird grin again. He spares a glance to the arcade cabinet, which is silently running a demo of the ridiculous over-the-top space shooting game he was playing.
You ever wonder what it's like?
What? What's like?
To be in space. Flying at unbearable speeds. Surrounded by nothing but void and enemies, closing in on all sides. Probably one of the most terrifying experiences ever. Like being an early Russian cosmonaut, desperately holding on as your ship shakes apart around you. I think that's why I love bullet hell shmups. They're nightmares. Pure nightmares.
Okay, he plays these games for the emotional high.
But you can safely engage with that nightmare. Explore it. It's just a game, after all. It can't really hurt you. And every time you explode, a silent, white-hot ball in the vacuum of space, you have another chance to try again.
Have you considered getting into novel writing?
I've gotten very, very good at exploding. And not exploding. It's all muscle memory by now.
Your game seems anxiety-inducing. No, it's... No, let's just keep talking, because I'm curious where this dude's going. I get that. Sometimes I sleepwalk through FOD2 matches. You get so good at a game you barely need to be conscious. I bet you could just stay in bed all day with a controller and blaze through one of these things. Gotta get moving eventually, though. Get up and out of bed and moving. I think we hit a nerve. I think that put him off balance, but not sure why. Still, he shakes it off quickly enough. He lets out a brief yawn, defocusing his eyes for a moment. Sorry, long night. Overslept too. I'm not quite at my best. I'll give you a properly enthusiastic greeting, maybe with streamers and confetti, next time. Rain check okay with you? Sounds good here. He offers me a quick salute.
Be seeing you.
Welcome to our glorious mess. Until next time. Well, that was an experience. He steps away from the arcade machine to head out to the laundromat and maybe lie down for a bit. Can't imagine the tumble dryers being conducive to rest, though. I mean, I'm tempted to agree with this one. This guy seems creepy, but not to the point where I'd, like, consider that a bad first impression. But, damn it, I like everyone too much. I haven't had a single negative response to any of these people yet. He's got a wicked sense of humour and a witty use of words. Definitely a sharply funny guy. Sometimes he's a bit weird. Okay, but so what? We're all weird in one way or another. I'm not going to judge. Okay, whom do I want to talk to next? Alright, so we finished our lap of the arcade. We can talk to the person that bumped into us before, or there's someone in the cafe. Here we go. Oh, say that. I forgot to make my spoiler shields icon. But spoiler shields are on, please. Let's head back to the cafe. The laundromat was updated into the original game once... Okay, now you've gotten me fascinated. Let's head back to head back over here. I stride into the laundromat, ready to introduce myself. However, I'm getting the feeling the person I'm approaching does not want to be approached. They're completely glued to their phone, earbuds in, head down, facing the screen, watching intently. Only breaking eye contact with the screen to briefly fold something from the laundry pile next to them. I try waving to them, a simple hello, but nothing's doing. They continue folding and watching and folding. Will I really be able to obtain my dream if my team members are way more interested in cleaning clothes than cleaning house? I awkwardly shift my weight while I awkwardly debate the pros and cons of tapping them on the shoulder. I don't want to scare them, but I do need to talk to them. You can do this, Superman. I take a deep breath, steady myself, and I'm about to very politely place a finger on the shoulder when, blinking, they look up and our eyes lock. It feels like I'm being analysed, as if they're able to peer deep into my soul and read my personal character stats. Huh? Oh, hey, you're that person I ran into earlier, aren't you? The phrasing person. Yeah, that's me, embarrassingly. It me.
Hold on a sec. I can't really hear you over the game.
Which game? They remove their earbuds one at a time.
The Beginning 6 tournament? I'm streaming it on my phone. I can tell by the way you're looking at me, you have no idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that, again, bold look. The deep V with the blazer and straps. People know how to dress in 20XDX.
Let me explain.
Oh damn, that's some zesty tattoos as well. I want to interrupt, I know what tournament they're talking about, but they keep on rolling and I don't want to be rude, especially to a new potential teammate. They're a pretty NB, actually, yes! They were referred to as person earlier. Beginning is a West Coast tournament that happens every year at this time. They mostly focus on the original FOD. However, this year they put in FOD 2, first major one we've seen. Since Fist of Discomfort 2 is only a few years old, players are still figuring out how to break the game, find cool combos, see what's OP. They haven't said not a good tier list yet. Good, and I hope they never do. I hate tier lists. Oh yeah, I used to have a V-neck, but unfortunately I grew out of that shirt and I never bought another one. I should buy more. Just yesterday I stumbled upon a glitch with Tomikaze that basically makes her unstoppable. Tried to recreate it in training mode, but I just couldn't. Now I'm really hoping to see someone pull it out during this tournament. What tier are you in? Don't. No. No. The D in D tier stands for don't. Just don't. They're not deep V-necks. Yeah, like, look at this. Look at that V. Look at that V. This is a tailored V-neck. There's no buttons here. This shirt is designed to do that.
But you probably don't really care about Fist of Discomfort 2. You probably don't even know what I'm talking about. I'll let you do your laundry. Sorry.
No. I care about FOD2. I really, really care about FOD2. I play it all the time.
Oh, okay. Wow. I honestly wasn't expecting that. Cool. By the way, I'm Rhapsody.
I'm Sam, but I go by Superman. Maybe you've seen that handle before on the leaderboards? Superman. Rhapsody pauses, chewing on their lower lip, putting my name through the databases of their mind. No, never heard of you. Sorry. Oh. No matter. Well, Superman, since you aren't here to do laundry, why are you here? We don't get many other gamers here besides the occasional rando, and of course our little team. Actually, I'm here to join the team. Loxley said I could join, so I did. I'm the new teammate. Oh, really? Loxley said that? I know Loxley accepted me, but what if Rhapsody rejects me? Then what? Congratulations! It's not every day someone wants to join our motley crew, and fewer that actually accept. They often scoff at our aloofness and leave to never return. But I'm glad Loxley gave you the pass. I've been looking for some fresh blood to train. Train? You want to train me? Rhapsody goes back to nonchalantly folding clothes while they speak. I've taught many people to play Fist of Discomfort. But I already know how to play. Yes, but the difference between them and you is their pro status. I've already had a few disciples climb that ladder to victory. Knowing the basics is a great start, but have you perfected your play? I know every hitbox, I know every combo, I know how to abuse the programmed code so that you can destroy your enemy every time. To be frank, I know everything about Fist of Discomfort 2. Maybe I don't know everything about FOD 2, but it's not like I'm going in cold. I've got years of experience. Do I really need training so badly? Still, always more I can learn. If they're willing to teach, I'm willing to be taught. And odds are I can teach them a few of my own tricks in exchange. Your guy is ready. No, don't do that. That's weird. Going to need to borrow your brain. Yeah, I'm gonna need to pick the proverbial brain. If I had access to all the tips and tricks Rhapsody knows, I could easily become a pro. Hey, you seen that movie Freaky Friday, where a single mum switches bodies with her daughter? Oh dear, this has gone off the rails already. I think we may need to do that. For science. That would be great, but if I remember correctly, they both kept their own brains in the switcheroo. But if you find me one slightly perturbed scientist to perform a brain swap, I'm in. I'd love to analyse what tactics you already know and don't know. Give me a great starting point. I would wince when I would hear a random person call me stranger. Oh, senpai. Yeah, that would be weird. If somebody referred to me as that, I'd be like, you watch too much anime, mate. This is great! Having a training partner could help me get to the next level, and maybe we can inspire Team GCF to join us on this adventure too. We should play sometime. Like, now? How about right now? Oh, Rhapsody looks down, a strand of their hair hiding their face. I don't really play FOD2. What? I prefer to watch. To instruct. To cheer on my friends. And now I'm back to wallowing in doubt. I've met one person who seems to understand FOD2 in the same wavelength as me, and they don't even play. Perhaps I should clarify a little. Yes, do that.
Right when FOD2 launched, I was recruited on a professional team. Team play to win.
Aha. The Team Hunter joined.
It wasn't at all what I expected. I wanted a team, a group of friends. Instead, I got a super aggro team. Always trying to prove themselves with a better-than-the-rest attitude. It was gross. I was ostracized because I wasn't competitive enough. They all pushed each other real hard. Too hard.
What do you reckon the bets are that Hunter's gonna lean on our shoulder at some point and be like, please help, I hate these people?
I refused to join in their unhealthy behaviors, and so they kicked me out.
I feel bad for Hunter, oh dear.
In the end, I wasn't good enough. Sure, they win almost all the time, so I guess they've got that going for them.
Yeah, but they're clearly not enjoying it if that's the what.
But they're all a bunch of no good, hyper-aggressive people.
Hunter is our rival character. Like, I decided to pick the friendly rivalry option.
the scene would be better off without them.
Oh, yikes. I'm sensing some history. I hope Hunter is able to stay above all that. I wonder if they'll be okay in there.
After they tossed me out of the team house, I just don't have the heart to dive back in professionally.
Honestly, that's fair.
But that doesn't mean I'm not a part of Team Good Clean Fun. I'm here to stay.
Fantastic. So then if you don't play anymore, what do you do? Oh, I shoutcast matches. So you yell at your teammates and cast them out if they fail? Wait, casting! You do play-by-play voiceover. Correct! Sorry, shoutcast comes from the earliest software used for it, kind of an old-school term. And as the eldest here, I tend to use the language I grew up with. Yeah, I remember shoutcasts from the original StarCraft days. I'm like a sports announcer, giving the audience updates, introducing useless stats about the match, the build-up, and building the hype by yelling, "Goal!" Yeah, I have met people who have the name Hunter as their, like, actual name. I'm that person, except replace sports with esports. Yeah, I get it. It's fun to announce things. Hi, that's what I'm doing. This seems like fairly obvious. That just like, yeah, you learn a lot from shoutcasting. That's how I got into StarCraft 2. The animation. Oh yeah, have you not seen my my little toggle? So we've got. There we go. Accidentally hit 2 at once there, but yeah, I've got a couple of little expression toggles. They're great. So, I see. So by watching and announcing all the matches, not only do you have to know everything, you also learn new things as you watch. You got it. Plus, I really enjoy getting people excited for the games I love so dearly. Suddenly there is a beeping noise, and for once it's not Iris. My laundry! I forgot all about it! That's the timer for the next load. Listen, it was great chatting with you, Superman, but these socks won't find their matches themselves. You should go introduce yourself to the rest of the team. They're all good folks, if not a bit interesting in their own way. You'll see what I mean. But don't forget to come and find me later when you're ready to start your training.
Catch you later.
That was an interesting tone. Catch you later. A shoutcaster, eh? All the announcers I've watched always have a full E-tank and 110% non-stop power. Has anyone here ever used a laundromat before? No! Never had reason to. Too chill to fit the profile. I mean, I try to be fairly chill when I'm streaming. Didn't even raise their voice once. However, they do know a ton about FOD too, which is advantageous for that profession. And how could I forget, they want to teach me. There we go. I can't hit negative first impressions. I love all these people. Shoutcasters are dead inside. Oof. I'm excited to be around someone that shares the same passion for FOD2 that I have. I hope that Rhapsody shows some great strats to defeat my enemies. With those, perhaps I can take down Hunter a couple of notches. Maybe I'll even get the chance to hear them shoutcast. Okay, there's only one person left to talk to, is whoever this person is. That is a vibrant dress, holy moly. A young woman sits at the table, largely ignoring her half-eaten salad in favour of the beeps and boops of the game she's playing. Wow, that's a modded original Game Boy. She's playing her lunch break RPG session on a 30-year-old portable gaming console. That's some retro dedication. Immediately, I feel a bit self-conscious about literally rolling up to someone minding their own business. Rather than being stuck trying to find a non-creepy way to introduce myself, she notices my approach and offers a greeting first.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Can I help you with something? You look lost.
No, actually. I wanted to talk to you. Loxley suggested I get your approval for joining Team GCF. My tag's Superman.
My name's Grace. That's like just my name. My name is Grace. I don't use aliases or gamer tags or anything.
And you want to join us? Really? We're not actually much of a... Okay, she is part of the team. I was worried for a minute there. We're not much of a team. More of a social club or something. Just a circle of friends who all happen to play FOD2. I know. I'm aiming for the Pro Tour myself, so it's a weird fit, but what can I say? This is where I'm supposed to be, apparently. Supposed to be? Was there, like, a prophecy or something? If you count an adorable little app named Iris as a soothsayer, sure, we can call it prophecy. Iris sent you here? Oh, well. Okay, that changes everything.
Hello.
Oh, I recognize her voice now. Sorry, I'm freshly installed. So I'm still cross-linking my databases, but that's my mum. Hi, Mum! Iris the cult app, yep. Praise be. Wait. Mum. Iris calls you Mum. I have questions.
Right. Hi. I sorta invented Iris. I mean, it was a group effort. Not just me, but I led the team that made her. We'd inherited a pile of half-finished projects in ancient code from various dead companies. Firmware, Dynamic Systems, Retrowave, Sinislotion.
Sinislotion. Remember that name. This might come up later. So, I will explain now for a moment. Sinislotion is a fictional company that allegedly made the fictional arcade game that doesn't exist, Polybius. Polybius was a urban legend of a mind-controlling... Yes, the creepypasta people, yeah. It was a arcade game that could, like, mind-control people. And there was a whole business about, like, it being connected to MK Ultra and what have you back in the 80s. So, if she's inherited code from Sinislotion,
It was my idea to put all the pieces together into a single package. A virtual assistant with a winning personality.
It'd be cool if they got code from WarioWare. Well, but then it wouldn't be Iris, it would just be Wah!
But that was years ago, during an internship in my sister's company. And long before Iris got pulled off the market. Thankfully, someone leaked her code, and now there's broke servers around so they can live freely. I'd hate to see Iris and her sisters killed.
So someone leaked the code, eh? Someone leaked the code. Just someone. She shuffles nervously in her seat at the applied accusation. I will neither confirm nor deny. I shouldn't be talking about this at all. I don't entirely know why my sister tried to kill Iris. There are rumours. Scary rumours. I'm not involved. I have new projects now. I've moved on. Even if I'm proud of my work with Iris, I have to move on. If the wrong people pay attention to me... Look, can we please change the subject? Please? Oh dear. Damn, I was just trying to tease her, not open a can of worms. Okay, changing subject would be smart right now. You're here to play games, right? I like games. Always have. They've been my passion long before I got interested in AI research. Grace shows me the grey plastic chunk of retro gaming hardware lying on her table next to her lunch. This is actually the first game console I ever owned as a kid. Bought it used with my allowance. After I got bored of the limited games it could play, I upgraded it myself. What have I missed? We're chatting with Grace. And I kinda poked a nerve by mistake. Replace the screen with a colour LCD, change the guts for a miniature PC motherboard. All on my own dime. Well, on the dimes my family were willing to give me. They saw video games as a waste of time. Have to check the VOD. Yes, that's a point actually. As I tend to do with new games like this, the VOD will be going up tonight. Really? I thought games were big business. Always have been, always will be. But not quite as important to society as whatever random mishmash of tech my siblings cook up. But I love games. I especially love console games. You can't do long narratives or open-world RPGs with arcade cabinets. Sounds like PC games too.
Of course.
Exactly. I mean, I do play FOD too, and enjoy the puzzle of it. But I prefer to sink most of my hours into RPGs. Japanese, Western, don't care. I've been developing my own RPGs. Actually, the Wanderlost Trail. It's a working title. Development is pretty slow since it's just me, but I hope to make a living, breathing world beyond compare. How living and breathing are we talking about? You've already made one sentient computer. Please don't make a sentient RPG. But no, I can definitely sympathise. I love a good 100-hour RPG. I feel ya. PC gamers, we know what it's like to go one more turn, and the next thing you know, the sun's gone down and coming back up. Can't imagine doing that standing up at an arcade cabinet. Exactly. To really delve into a game, one that's not as shadow as blasting aliens or munching dots. A game that's more than a game. A game that is the world. And then she realises her salad is starting to wilt, left unattended for too long. Oh, I should finish this off. And I need to clear this dungeon too. Sorry, I tend to ramble a lot. And once I get on a roll, it's fine. Hardly rambly at all. And enjoy your lunch.
Bye.
Feel like making my own tea in. Do it! Do it! Well, that was a relief. Meeting a friendly person with no strings attached. None I could spot anyway, right? Future robot overlords call her mum. Hey, getting good with Grace, and we're getting good with the robot overlords. I count that as a win. It's clear, Grace. That's a slight grammatical error there. It's clear she's passionate about her work and her play. I really respect that. Sentient game maker AI, but it's owned by Bethesda. 1 million subcrits and fanmade patches. Oh god. The modding scene would be unreal. Good to know someone on this team is going to be simply a delight to play with. Stretch. My posture is failing me again. Spending so long indoors, soaking in the smells of detergent, pepperoni, and brass tokens has been draining, so I decided to step out and get some fresh air. Fresh air and a moment of reflection. I'm still a bit confused. The team's barely a team. It's a ragtag bunch of individual friends without any cohesive direction. I left the apartment this morning hoping to live out my dream of being an FOD2 champion, but that's not a dream they all share with me, right? So why exactly did Iris leave me here? I think I'm owed some answers by this point. Iris, got a moment? Sure thing, what's up? They'll be great friends, but I still need a team. I'm glad I joined their Brady Bunch, but it's not what I asked for. Yeah, just like that old Key and Peele sketch of, like, the guy playing Skyrim on his fridge. Yeah, they seem like they're gonna be, like, a great bunch of people to hang out with, but pro team, they ain't. Okay, so I think there'll be a lot of fun to hang around with, but I'm still back to square one in terms of my Pro Tour dream. Oh, excuse me. In terms of my Pro Tour dream. I wouldn't want to push them into doing something they have no interest in. That would be cruel and irresponsible. But that also means I still need to find a team. Looks like the kindly meta is still very much in play. Have you met me? Actually, let's look at the graph. Hang on. Kindly's in the lead, but not by much. So thank you for opening up my social circle a bit. That's all good. But what do I do now? Iris pauses before responding. Tell me, why do you want to win the Pro Tour so badly? What do you mean, why? It's the pinnacle to reach for. It's the Pro Tour Championship. Why wouldn't I want that? Just saying that TF thought the meta would shift to Gutsy with a new character framing. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. It's early days yet. Except, before this championship existed, you were content to play on an amateur level. It's not about the glory or even your childhood dream, is it? So, why? Why do you need this victory so badly? We do it not because it is easy, but because it is hard. I kick ass, since when it's a bad thing to be a winner. Yeah, but don't pursue being a winner for the sake of being a winner. That way madness lies. Who doesn't want to be the best they can be? Because I can do it, I can win, so I will. No, let's be the best we can be. Everyone's trying to be their best selves, right? Really live up to their potential. That's me, I'm being my best self. It makes me happy to reach for the goal and see it through. It's a good thing. Why shouldn't I have confidence in myself? It's not about wanting to win a game, it's about why you want to win. The truth behind the dream. I'm sorry to say, I calculated your truth from your own words, posted to social media. Be the winner by sabotaging the opponent. Yep. They can't kill you if they're dead. Just so you realise I'm not making this up, let me quote some of these back at you. The words are in her voice, but I'm definitely the one who wrote them, and she echoes these short messages back to me. Converting calories into ladder points. I appreciate that there's the no good answer. Like, I'm gonna make myself look foolish one way. I think so. Wow. I'm gonna peel back the curtain. This is why I stopped playing competitive games. It's what we call a teeth dryer. Oh god, not this. I regretted posting this flame bait immediately afterwards, but I was too embarrassed to even delete it. You think I'm some kind of loser like you? Stats speak for themselves. I'm a winner. I eat punks like you for breakfast and crap you out by midday. Oh boy. I'm a champion. I've always been a champion. I'll always be a champion. No one will ever tell me otherwise. Deal with it. .gif. Not one of my proudest moments. No. I'd been awake for 20 hours running when I wrote that. Obviously, I have a little more going on in my life than just winning all the time. But Iris shakes her head at my words, seeing right through them, and explains.
In your heart, you feel that if you aren't constantly winning, you must be a loser, a fraud, an imposter.
Wow. Okay. Just go right for the heart. Alright.
This isn't even the only time you talked about it. I could cite more examples if you like.
Please don't.
Nearly all of your social media communication is related to your gaming habits. Not your job or family or friends. This is all you have. All you feel you have.
Ow!
You've built up so much of your dream around this game. Around winning this game. That your
emotional
whole self-worth is tied into it.
damage. Hitting the imposter syndrome this time. Yeah, Jesus.
And I think you see the obvious problem with that. I hope.
I pause, feeling rather attacked when my own phone lays into me, but there's sympathy in her digital voice, not accusation. She doesn't want to call me out, she wants me to call myself out.
What do you think will happen if you join the Pro Tour and fail to make it all the way to an ultimate victory? How would you react?
I'd cry, probably. I mean, I get it. Logically, only one team wins the Pro Tour, so it's not like I'm betting my entire existence on winning.
Except you are. That's exactly what you're doing. Your self-esteem is on the line. Every day you compete. Wanting to win a video game is fine. It's a good thing. And I'm certainly not arguing against having a dream and making it happen. But it's not healthy to gamble your self-esteem at the same time, tying them both together. Do you dream of winning? Or are you just terrified of losing and feeling pain?
I did not sign up for a 64-bit therapist. Iris. Iris, you've gotten sharp between the two games. I can never use my own words against me. Big thinking.
I could sense that when I analyzed you. I may be code instead of flesh and blood, but I'm an
Oh, but you
empathy
did.
at
I
heart.
did.
But I couldn't
I deserve
just
this.
say that
I know what
outright. You wouldn't have believed me. So I had to lead you here. To people who can help you find something more to reach for while also reaching for victory. And you can help them too. The goal of any Irish should be to help as many people as possible.
She smiles up at me, hopeful that I'll understand her words. For example, Loxley is very ambitious, even if many of his ambitions are secretive. He searches for justice and fairness in the world, victory for all. I can't think of a better kind of victory than one everyone can share in. You can share in it as well. Now, that said, if all you want to be is Superman, destroyer of scrubs, I'm not going to force you down this path. The Legend of Superman, god damn it. I knew I'd regret picking that name one day. It will be yours to do with as you please. Uninstall me and I'll bother you no further. You have free will. But if you're also redacted, who's desperate to fill the hole in his heart with... Oh my god! Should have gone with Pirate. Well, unfortunately, I picked this name, back in 2006, before I wrote out the story of Pyrite, so... Please consider staying with Team GCF, for your own sake, and I'll help you any way I can on this path. I'll turn myself off now. Give me time to think. If we never speak again, I know I won't take it personally. Thank you. Not specifically for this game. Good point. Out of respect to Iris, I decided to take this question seriously. All day long I've been focused on it, savouring it, wanting this team situation to work out so I could get more of it. Winning. Every story I've ever read tells you to chase your dreams no matter what. That's a noble thing to do, right? And this was my dream. From as far back as I can remember, my wildest dreams were always one of victory. Sure, I have a job, I pay my taxes, I have friends, usually online. I head out of town to visit my extended family almost every holiday season. But none of that moves me, really gets me out of bed and moves me. No, my dream moves me, and that dream was to keep on being a winner forever. And isn't that enough? Isn't it a good thing to be the very best like no one ever was? Who am I? Sorry, I'm just analysing chat, and I'm here for this discussion, but I can't participate right now. Who am I? What do I really want to be? Don't feel like a winner right now. No! We're a winner! She's wrong. She has to be wrong, taking my own words too seriously and reading too deeply into them. I'm a winner. I'm good with who I am. Wait, what? Oh shit, did I just pick... Okay. No. Okay, that... Woof. Not taking the evil end right now. Fucking hell. Okay, that gave me a anxiety rush for a second there. Jesus. Not so blind as to refuse to see. She might be right. I can't say I've been happy as a lark lately. At the very least, I can give her the benefit of the doubt and try Team GCF for a spin. Try to see what that life would be like. My finger eases away from the icon. I tap Iris's icon, not to uninstall it, but to activate it. Okay. You're right, Iris. I might need some help. If you think Team GCF can provide that help, well, I'm willing to try. Thank you. Thank you for trusting me. And for what it's worth, I think you can still try for the Pro Tour, if that's what you want, but be aware of why you want that victory too. If you can find a way to achieve your dream in an emotionally healthy manner... Emotionally healthy has not been the name of the game so far. And with Team GCF in your corner, I calculate that you can do just that. Team GCF needs Sam, and Sam needs Team GCF. With a deep sigh, I try to push most of this aside and focus on the here and now. You can keep calling me Superman, it's my self-chosen name. Well, Superman, I think I've given you about enough food for thought. Now I should let you chew on it a bit. Iris, offline. I'm still not entirely sure what to make of this. If my dream is one of victory, but victory is unhealthy, well, what do I do? What now? But, as I'm pondering exactly what shape my new dream should take, I hear a voice from behind me.
Hail, friend!
Ah, I was hoping you hadn't wandered far afield. Have you a moment to chat, Superman? Yes. I was, just chatting with Iris a bit. About things.
I offer my sincere apologies.
I see. Seems you were deep in rapport with our fair digital maiden. Apologies for the interruption. Frankly, I think I need the interruption. What's up, Loxley? 'Twas conversing with my friends, and we came to the realization that we treated you rather impolitely. Have you? You've been nothing but delightful. You came here to play FOD2, yes? And we doth protest too much about our lack of interest in your dreams of FOD2 glory. My dreams are a bit in flux at the moment, honestly. Still, you sought to play your favourite game, and we were less than accommodating. So, if you'll permit me, we'd love to play a bit with you.
Fairness in all things.
It's only fair we see things from your perspective. So, shall we return hence to yon arcade for challenge and revelry? My head's still reeling from Iris's upending. From Iris upending, oh, I don't know, just about every preconceived notion I had about myself. But I won't deny FOD2 helps me clear my head and focus. Okay, I'll be there in a moment. Excellent. Take your moment, and we shall see you afterward. It feels strange agreeing to go and play the game that slam-dunked me into this mess. But if I'm not going to walk away from all of this, away from gaming in general, I owe it to myself to keep moving forward, if only to see what will happen. Iris didn't tell me to stop playing, so until I can figure out my answers, I guess I'll keep playing. And honestly, I think distracting myself with a little FOD2 would be nice right about now, win or lose. So with a shrug, I walk into Good Clean Fun, headed for the arcade. By the time I arrive in the arcade, the rest of the crew's already gathered, talking amongst themselves. When I approach, they switch focus to me. Hey! And lo, the newbie hath returned! Excellent, let's get this party started. That's gimmick infringement, Zapper. Only I get to use the King's English. But yes, 'tis quite excellent indeed. Meanwhile, I'm northern. Jinx just offers me a quiet, knowing nod of appreciation, not prone to flowery speeches. Okay, so, we decided we're going to spend the rest of the afternoon taking turns playing some Fist of Discomfort 2, in honour of our new friend. Aww, shucks. We'll take turns beating up online randos, and those not playing can cheer on the other ones. It'll be educational and fun. And you get first crack at it, of course. So who's your lucky partner for the inaugural match of this afternoon's festivities? I mean, choices. I'm speechless. I figured it'd be like pulling teeth getting them to play my game, but here they are, ready to welcome me into the fold with some hot ninja fighting action. Thanks, everyone. It'd be nice to show off a little too, I could use the ego boost. Thankfully, I brought my keyboard from home to play with. I'm not used to arcade joysticks yet. I may not know much about arcades, but I do know FOD2 has a built-in slide-out tray and USB port so you can bring a joystick from home. I took my keyboard from my from my backpack, slot it into place, and fortunately the numlock light turns green when I plug it in. It's good to go. Aside from the weird look I'm getting from everyone, that's probably the only person on the planet on Earth plating. Ah, damn it! Get your teeth in. Try it again, Sam. Damn it. Aside from the weird looks I'm getting from everyone, as probably the only person on planet Earth who prefers to play this game with WSD keys. Now then, whom to play with? What's the... Oh, I can't check the numbers. I guess that makes sense. They don't want me, like, metagaming this. Let's see. Play everything on keyboard and mouse. I'm... like, flaky. There are some games I just cannot play on a controller, there are some games that I just cannot play on a keyboard. You know what, let's get the fellow Brit in matters. Hark, good Sir Loxley, we have enemies of the crown to face! Huzzah! Okay, perhaps now we're pushing the gag too far, but huzzah all the same. Loxley steps up to the joystick. No personal USB controller for him. Default stick and buttons will do the job. But before we can begin, my phone chimes in from the depths of my pocket with a question. Hey, can I ask a favour? I'm staring at a blank slate here, a default Iris. I don't have any real knowledge of how this game you're obsessed with actually works. Wait, she calculated out what team I should join without actually knowing how FOD2 works in the first place? Weird. I think it'd help if you two played through a match while explaining the basics to me. You're a computer, can't you just, like, jack into the Matrix and instantly know FOD2 Kung Fu or something? Oh, I could download the data I need to really be great at this game. I mean, computers have been beating humans at games for decades. Don't you go all, like, Kasparov on me. She said with a tiny puff of pride in her voice. But I'm an emotional language interpreter. Hearing things in your own words helps me learn. So if you don't mind, could you give me a quick tutorial? Sure thing, because I don't know how this game goes either. The story is two rival clans vying for control of the legendary Sacred Dojo. One full year, they fought down the Bridge of Destiny until in winter they reached their ultimate destination. At that point, the dojo doors opened and allowed only the most worthy, the most honourable clan. The other was exiled from the lands forever. Such a rich and involving backstory. Nah, it's just a goofy way of saying score more points than the other team before time runs out. Each team has 2 players and an unending swarm of ninja minions. Every stage has one giant kung fu fight scene. Each minion you beat up scores you points. Each time you KO an enemy player, you score points. Your goal is to score the most points before the game ends. To do that, you have to optimize, counterplay, and outthink your opponents. We farm ninjas for gold, buy weapons and scrolls, summon more minions, use special moves and cooldowns. Whoa, slow down, this is sounding complicated. Worry not, our fair digital maiden, 'tis but a trifle. Damn it, now I want a trifle. I had donuts earlier, but now I want trifle. At the highest level, all you need to know is the RPS metagame. Okay. The, what? RPS metal game, or, wait for it, rock, paper, scissors. Wait, the most complicated esport in the world is just rock, paper, scissors? Basically, everything else is just nitty-gritty details. At the heart of it all, there's 4 tactics to pick from. Defending against an aggressor using powerful special abilities, or just directly attacking the enemy and their ninjas. Rock, paper, scissors. I mean, if you look at it closely, the icons are literally a rock, a paper scroll, and 2 swords crossed like scissors. The obvious one is to attack, diving in and fighting with your fists and blades, interrupts anyone using a special ability, but if they're defending, it won't work. Scissors beats paper, but is beaten by rock. You're getting it, yeah. Defending holds the line against incoming attacks, but gets blown away by slower activating stronger special abilities. You can't react quickly enough. Specials are big and flashy and awesome, and blow away defenders, but a quick aggro attacker can interrupt you. I'm guessing those identity traits you've been analysing could be a good indicator of how strong you are with each ability too. That would make sense. A very steady person would be excellent at figuring out exactly the right time to use a special. Yup, Gutsy is great for attacking, kindly defend well, and Quirky is probably a jack of all trades. Got it, so all I need to know are those 3 techniques? Well, there's a 4th, a trump card. Your ultimate ability. Each team can only use 1 of those per game. Your ult smashes through everything. Everything. And if your opponent tries to ultimate at the same time, yours counters it for huge points. Loxley and I will be taking on another 2 players trying to predict their attacks, defend specials and ultimates, countering with our own. Do that well enough, and you win. I see. So really, you just need to know those 4 things, and that's enough to follow the flow of a match. That's the basics. There are also bonus points based on your skill, what season of the year you're in, but we'll go over that as we play. Here, we'll start up a game so we can show you. Loxley drops in 2 quarters, 1 for each of us, and fires up the online matchmaker for us to find a good pair of punching bags to demonstrate our skills on. Alright. Ready? Fight! Here we go. Okay, I've played against these particular randos before, should be a good warm-up for us. Mr. Come At Me Bro loves to attack. He's not dense enough to do it all the time, but more often than not he'll be in your face. He's also bad at predicting our moves. I should start by defending, since he's likely to rush right at me.
Fight.
Okay. Yeah, so we will do exactly that, and we will defend at the beginning. So Come At Me Bro wants to come at me. Fine by me. I turtle up and defend against the attacks, keeping myself and my minions safe. Your defender beats their attack. Score now 150 to nil. My turn. Tally-ho! Seriously? One never turns down an opportunity for a perfectly timed tally-ho. Your dance partner is aggressive, so I'd hazard mine is conservative, as they are likely to aim for the seasonal point bonus. Wait, seasons? As the game progresses, we're moving through spring, summer, fall, and winter. There are point bonuses for different actions in different seasons. It's not much, but every point helps, and sometimes it makes opponents predictable if they crave those points. And the enemy in Loxley's lane is very predictable. In spring, he likes to attack, summer, he defends, fall, he uses specials. And what season's good for your... what was that called? Your ultimate? Ah, the ult's a bit different. Our team gets one ultimate per game. Loxley or I can use it, but once we use it, it's gone. But when we do use it, we win. Period. It trumps whatever your opponent was trying it, and if we counter their ultimate with our own, well, that's practically game over right there. Oh, so you have to choose when to use it. Right, and our opponent will be doing the same. Don't think they'll use their ultimate this early in the game, though. I'd say they're more likely to attack this turn, so Loxley would be better off defending. So he does... yeah, he's going to get a whole heap of bonus points for attacking. Let's stick with what we're doing so far, and we'll defend again.
Ugh, such a fight is a mere trifle for one such as I.
Your defend beats their attack. 290 to nil. You get the idea now, right, Iris? Back and forth. Loxley and I fight these other two players, deciding on our overall strategy as the year progresses. I think I've got it. Wait, no, I don't got it. I mean, I got most of it, but how are points determined? I noticed some actions score better than others. Well, there's the seasonal bonus, like a bonus to attacking in spring. But otherwise, your skill bonuses come into play. Skill bonuses depend on your personality. What strategy you excel at can change depending on who you are as a person. Shifts your focus, you know? I'm rather kindly, so I'm great at defending to save myself and my friends. So, you're a extended-handed specialer, an empathetic frontline tank, a bold and brash PvP master, or a goofy jack-of-all-trades. All of which is kind of moot if you fail the rock-paper-scissors metagame. You don't score anything if you get counterplayed. Ah, true. Okay, I think I get it. Focus on your fight, and let's see you win. Even if winning isn't everything, I feel like I need to be okay with losing. That doesn't mean I should try to lose. Alright. So... is this guy going to keep pushing the attack? Probably safe to assume that he is, so we're going to keep defending. Play 100 games and lose everyone. Okay, Don't gel with that emotion of the protag, but I know Fiction Factory does good writing work. Well, I mean, honestly, we're like... I don't know how deep we are into episode 1 yet. I want to keep going until we finish at least episode 1, but, we'll see. I kind of want Loxley to push the attack. I don't know. I think we're in the penultimate scene. That's probably safe to say. Push the attack.
Black-hearted fool! A cowardly move!
Use their ultimate. Oh, alright. That hurt. Okay, he's used his ultimate, so... but they're also down on points. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, he's down on points, so he's going to want to go after the seasonal bonus, We're getting the strategy. We're learning. 580 to 130. Let's have Loxley push the attack as well.
A fine attempt, but ultimately inadequate.
Now winter has come. Here's what we do. Our best shot is to team up, combining our skill bonuses together, but they're going to be doing the same, so it may be harder to predict their moves. The end game is critical. Ha! We reach the end game then. What stratagems do you suggest, my fair lady? No, wait. Fair lady? I'm not a lady. I think there may have been an error there. Knowing these randos' first move, well, anything goes, but Mr. By the Book tries to force special moves out on the very last turn, and then and they get less reckless, less able to counterplay us. Now let's close this out. Okay. Let's keep pushing the attack, because if he's gonna go for the special, 900 to 130. Devastation. And you know what? Let's go ult for the finale.
I am the ghost that haunts you by nightfall, and the monster that hunts you by daybreak.
I'm not a lady, I'm a laddie. Correct. Also, he appears to have, gone Super Saiyan. Though I'm guessing that's just his, ult art.
You win. The day is ours! Could there have been any other outcome, truly?
Oh, okay, I can pick if I want to skip the minigames in the future. No, we'll play them. With our admittedly pretty pathetic enemies crushed, the rest of Team GCF cheers for our victory. Feels good. Still feels good to win. I know Iris warned me about the dopamine hit of victory I've become hooked on, but...
Ha! A fine adventure.
To herald the coming of Superman to our friendly neighborhood arcade, 3 cheers all! Thanks, Loxley. I know I was a bit pushy about wanting to play FOD2 earlier, and pushy about the Pro Tour. I'm still, sorting some feelings out about that one. But I'm glad I had a chance to play with you. Okay, who's up next? There's practically a Black Friday sale level of shoving to get to the front, as they reach for those joysticks. For another hour, we partner up in various combos, fighting against online players, swapping tips, having a laugh, getting salty, a little bit of everything. Ho! Ha ha! Guard! Turn! Parry! Dodge! Spin! Ha! Thrust! I like this guy's, dedication to the drama. He's fun. Come on, advance. Settle down. Need help up in my lane. On my way, my fair... Don't call me that. On my way, Jinx. We win some, we lose some. Oh, bullshit! I hate RNG crit damage in this game! A one-hit gank! That's junglers for you. Hey, it happens. I'll hurl myself into certain death to buy time while you respawn. And as proof Iris may be onto something, the losses don't feel quite as painful. Not this time. Not while fighting at their side. I wonder, do you think a Tomokaze aggro build could work? Buy some cheap items and store them right out the gate? Works well enough for Queen... Hey, Queen Bee! Glad she's still doing well. Yes, the 4 Heavenly Kings. That was her pro team. Glad she's doing well for herself now. I've seen her run Tomokaze aggro all the time on streams. She's practically mastered it. If you're interested, you could pick up a few things by watching her. The atmosphere is completely different from grinding the ladder in my darkened bedroom all by myself. We share in wins and losses. I'd never been to an arcade before this day, never really saw the point, not when I could play from home. Wasted money, on travel and tokens, too socially awkward, not worth the hassle, right? But despite being an arcade newbie, a keyboard warrior, they've accepted me into their fold, and playing alongside them is... well, it's something else entirely. I could get used to this, I really could. Still, the hour's growing late, and I'm getting hungry again. Pizza twice in a single day only sounds fun. I wind up the curly spiral cord on my keyboard, ready to move out. Okay, it's been a blast, but I think I should be heading home. It's getting late. Departing so soon? 'Tis a shame. But no slight on your person. Your first day in a new situation can be overwhelming. I can see that. I know I wasn't very comfortable the first few times here at the arcade, but you grow into it, promise. Wow, we are doing well on the relationship charts already. And we'll always welcome you back here, Superman. It's a promise. Dinner and sleep for me. Definitely. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. A smile parts my lips as I offer them a wave and turn to leave, only to find the path of exit blocked. Oh, hello. Four cocky-looking people stand as if part of an ancient Roman phalanx position, giving the arcade a once-over. What's more, they're all winning the trademark jackets of Team Play to Win, the hottest fist of discomfort team in the nation. Oh, I'm gonna like them already. I like this dude's Teen Wolf beard, though. I recognise them instantly. Who doesn't know the superstars of Team Play to Win? The team I originally wanted to join, that is, until this afternoon. The beefy one of the bunch, I think his handle is Blitz, looks around, clearly unimpressed with what he sees. Huh, nice broom closet. Where's the arcade? A woman at his side, yep, that's Divine, I recognise her from the streams. Let's have a little snicker. And Stage whispers to him in response, I think this is the arcade, Blitz. It's charming, I suppose. Quaint, in a way. Likely popular with the kiddies. A slightly unshaven teammate smirks while rolling his eyes. That'd be Coda, supposedly the brains of the team. Now, Divine, we're here to have fun and play nice. Let's not be all rude and stuff to the local yokels. But I ignore those three, because there's one more who has my complete and undivided attention. Hi, Hunter. Team, chill. We're here to say hello to Superman's new team, so play nice. They're a bit riled up because we just absolutely crushed it in an online tourney, so we wanted to come out and celebrate with you. You wanted to celebrate your win with me? Don't forget, we're also celebrating your acceptance onto this team too. Look at all of you, so cute. How did you know where I was? I haven't even had the chance to tell you. Did you forget that Pengy Pals Go automatically checks you in wherever you go? You really have to stop signing up for random websites without reading their TOS first. Damn it, I left bloody Pokemon running again. That thing kills my battery every time. Normally you're happy to see your friend Hunter, but your face is all scrunched up. What's the matter? I'm glad, really, but my eyes dart over to the rest of Hunter's team. They've all wandered off around the arcade laughing, making rude gestures towards the small collection of games. Why'd you bring them? Oh, they're harmless. Hunter waves it off like nothing. Sure, they talk a big game, but they're pretty chill. And from all over the arcade, I see the other team splitting up, looking to hassle my new friends. Certainly plenty of hassle to go around. We're into the second half of the demo now. Oh, okay. Okay, so maybe they're a little overexcited. Let me see if I can do anything about this. We can catch up later. Hunter smiles, looking me in the eyes before turning around and leaving me where I stand. Immediately the tension in the arcade jacks up to a ridiculous degree. Clearly more than 3.6 rope guns of an unstable nuclear situation. Not great, not terrible. Though the dial only goes up to 3.4. Team P2W are immediately finding various ways to cause trouble, antagonising my new friends, messing with the games. The easiest thing to do would be to avoid all this drama and stay on the sidelines, but that's not what friends do. Even if I'm a relatively new friend, less than a day old, I should step in and help where I can. Okay. How can a phone app help with playground bullies? I'm keeping my microphone input open and echolocating any trouble you may find around the place. Check your map and pick a place to go. This sounds like a job for Superman. I don't think they're going to be able to visit everything before everyone things boil over. Right, prioritise. Got it. What's happening now? Okay. We've got 3 time slots. Grace and Loxley are being hassled by an absolute unit. Rhapsody, Zapper, and Play to Winner are having a loud argument about strategy. Jinx and Domino are dealing with someone hogging the race game. I feel like Zappa can broadly hold her own, but I feel like she's gonna start throwing hands. Grace and Loxley are being hassled by an absolute unit. Again, Loxley, I'm confident, can hold his own. But... So let's see, can I... Okay, I can't check the stats from here either. You can address 3, the easily skippable option is interacting with Hunter, but there's also something to be said about character development. Well, my thinking was I could go talk to Hunter and, like, try and get them to step in. Help the AI mum to stay on her side during the drone wars. True. This one sounds like it's like the one that's... These two sound like they're the ones that are like about to boil over into like actual confrontations. This lady's just being a dick. So... what do? You know what? Okay, I'm going to take a real brief moment just to ponder and fill up on water. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. I'm gonna go chat sign because I've got errands to run. Alright, that's fair enough. I did not expect this to go as long, but I'm gonna keep going until I at least get to the end of episode 1. Because I got nowhere to be tonight. So... Yeah, But also, like, I can tell what's going on over here. Like, this one, like, she is very obviously trying to hurt Jinx by hogging the accessible, racing game. So I'm gonna get in here. Like, this is a very obvious, like, try to jab at her. Over on the far side of the arcade, I spot Jinx loitering near her beloved Fast Cars 7 game, shifting from foot to foot, legs clearly getting tired quickly. As for why she isn't comfortably seated behind the wheel and blasting around corners at unsafe speeds, well... One of the team play-to-win players is sitting in her seat, lazily cruising through the turns with one perfectly manicured hand on the wheel. In fact, when I walk up to chat with Lynx, the play-to-winner is the one to actually greet me first. Sorry, no autographs right now. I'm totally killing it at this game. I was not planning on asking for one, no. Ah, great. I appreciate that, you know? So many of my adoring fans just won't give me any space or privacy. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy you. It's always, oh, I love your streams, Divine. That was the name. Can I have a hug, Divine? Or will you sign my leg, Divine? Ugh, people can be gross. Nobody here wants their leg autographed. Look, I scheduled an online game with a friend coming up soon, so do you want to wrap up your race so I get a turn? Oh, sorry. Arcade rules, honey. Winner stays on. I'm winning.
Come on.
Only because I modded the game to have weak AI, so I can focus on improving my time trials. And you're in my seat. Don't see your name on it, honey. Perfectly good seat right next to this one, see? Play on that one. You're in the only one with hand controls. I literally can't use the other. Yeah, that sounds like a you problem, not a me problem. Not my fault you're defect... Okay. Where's my garrote wire? Ugh. I talked a lot when I was playing the first game that I was desperately craving a flying dropkick button, and that desire has come back in force. Jinx's eyelid just started twitching, and now I think she's biting her lip hard enough to draw blood. Look, be a darling and fetch me some water or something, Kay. I'll be here for some time. Jinx's grip on her walking cane tightens to the point where I swear I can hear bones creak, but oddly she backs down. I drop to a whisper, low enough to not be heard over the digital revs of a digital car game. Can't you just kick her off? It's your game, you've got priority.
Well, this sucks.
Want to, believe me. That's not the way arcades work. Winner stays on, others quarter up and wait. Besides, Ben and Matt own the game, not me. Okay, so get Ben and Matt to come over and boot her off the thing. They're distracted. Oh god, are they making out? I look around for Ben and Matt, owners of this privately owned business establishment and resident authority figures. Ah! We have a situation. Way too busy dealing with a couple of washing machines spewing out rich, creamy soap all over the floor.
Well, I'd call this a mess, but it's sort of the elemental opposite of messy.
Maybe we could throw a foam party. Call it a new selling point.
Okay, they're gonna be busy. I see. I could beat her. I nearly jumped when the wallflower makes his presence felt. I'll race against her. I don't need hand controls. I'll use the second player seat. If I beat her, she can't stay on the game. Since when are you a racer?
This can't possibly end badly.
I'm a survivor. I'm pretty sure keeping a ton of virtual metal from flying over a guardrail or mountain pass is a lot like playing a shmup.
I'm not sure about that.
Dunno, it's a long shot. Or we could just convince her to bail. Don't ask me how, other than breaking her legs, which is where I'd want to start, personally. If we don't play it cool, we risk making the situation with all these P2W toadies more volatile than it already is.
Ugh.
Not worth. My online race will just have to wait. My friend's pretty busy, but I can reschedule for later. It's the adult thing to do. Don't selfishly boot a player off your favourite game, just adapt to your own plans and move on. But whoever said I was an adult, I want to support Team GCF, my new friends. How do we make this happen? Publicly shame Miss Celebs. Ooh, we could drag her. I do like a good dragging. Just unplug the game. No, that's gonna not help in a myriad of different ways. I'm tempted to put in Domino, but I like the idea of giving Miss Egomaniac here a good dragging. Now, you know what? Let's put a dent in this. Celebrity can be a double-edged sword. If this divine values her image enough, maybe we can turn her attitude against her. Jinx permission to do something sketchy, to spotlight and shame her for what she's just said.
Let's do this.
My knees are fucking killing me, so yeah, make like Exodia and obliterate her. People hogging resources set aside for the disabled are going to the special hell, and I make the travel arrangements. Okay, but you're sure you're okay with me playing advocate for you? You seem more like a self-advocate kind of person. Let's say I'm curious about how you're going to swing this, so I'm willing to step back just this once. Besides, I'd probably just lay into her like the fist of an angry god. Fisting sounds counterproductive. Good luck, Superman. Somebody cue the music. There's going to be a lot of fisting. I walk back over to Fast Cars 7, sliding my phone into my open palm, but turned away to hide it for the time being. Hey, excuse me. Where's my water bottle? Racing is thirsty work. Just wanted to confirm something with you. Did you seriously just tell my friend that it's not my problem you're defective? Did I stutter? Ugh, these laundromat plebs, I swear. Just making sure. Okay. I whip my phone up, opening acts for all the random social media websites I kept signing up for. How do you spell divine? 2 I's, or is there a Y in there somewhere? What? Hey, you can't post that! Why? You confirmed that you said it, and once everyone finds out that you're ableist, have fun keeping a contract. I said nothing of the sort. You can't prove that. Iris, you're keeping an open microphone rolling, right? Mind spinning that back for me? Sure thing. And what do you know, my pocket privacy violation echoes Divine's own words back at her while I prepare my posts. Oopsie poopsie, you done fucked up. Maybe try not to be such a cock. So to make sure I'm tagging this right, you're at DivineP2W on Twitter, the Divine1 on Facewall, and Divine was taken on Pixtagrammer, right? You can't do this! I won't let you! Actually, I did it. Do the, what's the guy? Ozymandias thing. I did it 35 seconds ago. No, let's echo her words. That sounds like a you problem. Not a me problem. Not my fault you're a lousy person. In the background, I actually hear Jinx giggle before she stifles it while trying to retain her cool and collected self-image. With my finger hovering over the button, the streamer celeb considers her options. Oh, fine, whatever. Play a silly game. I'm done with it. I put my phone away without posting the video. No need, now that she's back down. She sneers at me before climbing out of the driver's seat and marching away. Sram and dunk. I can see my work here is done, but you didn't do anything. Psh, yes! Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Fluttering away. Thank you. Personal responsibility is my kind of thing. Admit to your mistakes, make amends for them. Forcing her to face the music feels good. Oh, does it? Oh, does it? Now I don't have to get arrested again? Again? Right. What do you again? Something of a temper. I was very hot-headed, very impulsive in my wild years. Settled down a bit now, but sometimes it bubbles up. Like when someone disrespects you. Got it in one. The work here is done, but you didn't do anything. Whoosh. Honestly, most of the time, it's just people making mistakes because they normally don't even have to think about us. Can understand that. You're kind of... You don't usually run into someone who's actively a hater. When I do, though, the old urge to step up is strong. Fortunately, you stepped up for me. Don't normally approve of someone playing savior like Loxley does, but in this case, I'll take it. Plus, I did ask for your help. No shame in asking for help. Took me time to learn that one. Jinx shifts her cane from hand to hand, leaning heavily on it. Hey, show's over. Drift Queen's got a school of retro geek on how to drive. I really need to sit down. Gotcha. Happy to help out. Call me if she bugs you again. Deal. I leave Jinx and Domino to see what else I can help with. Okay, where am I going next? I'm gonna have a chat with Hunter. I'm gonna see if I can get them to pitch in. Amidst all the surrounding chaos, I somehow managed to find Hunter, which is great, because this is all their fault. Hunter, apparently enjoying a nice sit-down, is actively ignoring the pandemonium I approach. What's the deal, Hunter? Like, seriously. Hunter looks at me pleadingly, their frown all too telling that they're not thrilled about the situation either. My hands are tied, Superman. Honestly, I didn't expect this. You know I wouldn't purposely put you or your friends in this position. So then do something about it. Make them stop. It's not as simple as that. Yes, it is. You walk over there and you say, hey, dirtbags, stop being dirtbags, and they stop. I clap my hand together. Job done, which makes Hunter chuckle under their breath. I wish it was that easy, but there's one of me and 3 of them. Don't forget me, I've got you. Still, 2 against 3 is hardly a fair fight. Okay, so I get Loxley, and then it's 3 on 3. Let's bust some ass! As much as I'd like to go vigilante justice, this is my team. Reluctantly, Hunter lets the smile fade from their lips. I just can't. We train together, they teach me things, and... See Discord DM. I will... Hang on. Whoop. What's going on? Hit with stick, yes. I hope Jinx doesn't mind me borrowing her cane for beatings. We live together. Oh no! Don't do that. Don't do that. I can't risk causing a great divide in the house. Not when everything else is fine. I'm sorry. What if it had been me? What if I was put into a house with people who were trash humans but nice to me? Ugh. Yeah, you never heard of a shillelagh? That's what they're for. The D&D spell. The D&D spell is named after the object. It's a old Irish walking cane / whooping stick. It's basically like a big hefty bit of oak with a knob on the end. And it's designed for old men to oh yeah, it's a real thing. It's a real thing. Actually, have you seen Elden Ring? You know the big staff that Margit carries? That's a shillelagh. So wizard staff. Yeah, wizard staff with like a really big end. Not seen Elden Ring. Okay. Yeah, it's basically, it's just a giant whooping stick. But it's like designed to be a walking stick. Okay. Druid stuff, yeah, basically. Yeah, if it was me, I'd be standing up to them, but not everyone is in a position to stand up. So, I get it. This sucks, this really sucks. I know, honestly, I'm doing what I can, which I know isn't much, but it's what I have to do to be part of this team. Just, please do more! I think about all the things I've learned about P2W recently, and all the things I already knew. I guess, as long as you're happy being with them. There's a uncomfortably long pause. Hunter looks out past me, past everything, crestfallen. Like a standing up joke after helping the disabled person. I mean, it's a metaphorical type of taking a stand. I can tell Hunter is struggling with a response, which is completely abnormal for them. I would have expected some sort of sassy quip at this point. You are happy, right? Yeah, I am. How could I not be? We're headed right to the top. We'll be in the championship before you can even blink, Superman. That's what I've always dreamed of. It's what we've always dreamed of. You remember our promise, right? Of course, you meeting me in the finals in the biggest tournament of the world, no matter what. Good, because I won't lose to you. Well, me neither. Ha! I've seen your group. You're gonna have to train real hard to take me out. As I'm formulating a really clever remark, I hear a crash in the distance. Hunter looks at me confused. Doesn't sound good. Not one bit. Okay, we'll finish this later. Hunter simply nods as I run off. Okay, where am I going next? I'm gonna pitch in here, because this one looks like it's actually gonna turn into a fight. On the far side of Good Clean Fun, Grace is demoing her indie RPG on that fancy homebrew handheld game console. Sort of. Wow, this game's easy as hell. Slice, dice, 200 XP. That old guy didn't even put up a fight.
What?
That's a shepherd, not a fighter at all. Blitz, please, you're not supposed to be killing the villager NPCs. I don't see why not. They're packed with tons of XP. I've leveled up 3 times in 5 minutes cutting my way through this town. Oh, you're one of them, eh? Murder hobo. They have XP because they have levels and crafting skills, not because they're meant to be murdered. Don't know what to say. XP is XP, and they're good XP. Man, look at this fucking Dorito looking. Somebody has skipped every leg day. Look at the blood spray. So much for that laundry you were carrying, lady. Gonna need to put stain treatment on that blanket.
Oh no.
You killed the town weaver. She loved music and quilting and so what's this game called again? Wandering Trial or something? The one where's the big bad at the end? I want to skip to the end. Ha! Run, stupid villagers. I've got an axe and you got heads and I'm gonna use one on the other. Please don't. Just give me back my game. What was that? Speak up. Can't hear all these digital screams and stuff. Give it back, please, if you don't mind. You're playing it all wrong. Hey, come on, you never grow as a game designer without feedback. Don't you want me to test this thing? Oh, I'm gonna suplex you in a minute. Not enough game devs really listen to the gamers, you know? They hide and ignore us, or ban us from their forums, or you... Right, Garotwide, where's the flying dropkick button? Where is it? I'm gonna go full Devil May Cry 4 on this guy. I know how to buster, don't test me! No, it's not that. Okay, I guess. Puzzled as to how this even happened, I try to catch Grace's attention. She mouths, "Help me," my way briefly, unable to even raise her voice, so racked with nerves and anxiety. And I barely notice Loxley sliding up next to me. I have no idea how one manages to lurk in the shadows of a brightly lit pizzeria, but he's done it.
Unacceptable!
That such a ruffian should harass our fair Grace like this. It's unacceptable. Unacceptable. Something must be done. Fortunately, he's talking quietly enough that the ruffian doesn't hear us. plus that little speaker's loudly squealing with the screams of the innocent. And Ben and Matt are dealing with the impromptu phone party, or we could get this guy booted out of here. No, the task falls to us, I'm afraid. As her friends and allies, we are on our pound. I suggest this be executed in a subtle manner, lest mere tensions turn into full troubles.
A bold move.
I propose shenanigans. If you can distract this brute in a way that makes him drop the game, I will promptly retrieve it. You want him to drop Grace's custom homemade game console? I have faith in my agility. I can save it from impact with the floor, and this act would break his attention away from it. Albeit if you've a better stratagem in mind, I'm all ears. But we should act swiftly and decisively. What do you propose? Peaceful resolution. I do like shenanigans. Just grab the preferred direct approach. No, that thing's held together with wood glue. I would not want to rip it out of anyone's hands. His grip is probably stronger than mine. Nutshot. Yeah, like I said, I'm going full Devil May Cry 4 Nero. Yeah, I do like shenanigans. Yeah, I am not in the mood to deal with this guy head-on. The idea of pulling some epic maneuver on him certainly has a certain bent appeal. So, we run a distraction play. Indeed. I'll get in position. Do what you can to pull his attention away from the game and make him drop it.
Tally-ho!
We'll outwit this fool with ease. Tally-ho! Loxley blends back in with the crowd, tugging his hoodie up and over his distinctly sharp gaze, becoming a simple nobody. Leaving me to engage with this lunk in some manner that will tank aggro from him. Let's see, what would work without causing too much chaos?
Scum.
Well, we're in the middle of a tightly arranged restaurant full of tables and chairs and condiments and such, aren't we? Accidentally spill soda. Yeah, let's do something nice and public. I'm feeling the divine urge to make it look like this dude peed his pants. It's one of the classic pranks. Importantly, if I aim low, I won't risk getting Grace's game wet. It's not just a prank, it's a strategy. Fetching a lemon-lime bubbly drink from the soda fountain, I line myself up, start walking his way. Whoopsie-doodle! What the hell? And there we go, several fluid ounces of syrupy soda water dumped right in this guy's pants, causing him to drop the game. Just as Loxley slips in nice and low, a vague green blur as his hand snakes out to grab the game just as it's inches above the ground. And he's out again, before the P2W player even notices what happened. He's too busy looking like he wants to tear me in half. Anyway. Hey, watch where you're fucking going! Sorry, my mistake. You okay? He angrily wipes his clothes before grabbing a fistful of napkins from a dispenser nearby. You know, conveniently there's a laundromat just over. I know where it is, thank you. I swear, if you wreck my fucking clothes. And he stumps off, having completely lost interest in Grace's game. Thankfully not taking an interest in cold-blooded murder either.
Oh no.
And a perfect time to summon Nightmare, because we do like our sneaky business. Worry not, Lady Grace, your allies shall always be here in your time of need. That was dangerous, and you could have started a fight. You didn't have to do that. You really shouldn't have done that. But at least my game is safe. Oh, what a mess. I'll have to go restore the database to bring all my friends back. Excuse me, I've got work to do. Thank you.
Most unfortunate.
It seems our swashbuckling antics have not pleased our fair maiden. Nevertheless, I am quite impressed with your skill, young Superman. You acted with a decisive swiftness to rescue her hard work.
Marvelous.
Should we be forced to draw blades against a foe in the future, I shall feel great comfort knowing I fight alongside you. No, don't drop the Robin Hood. In fact, I encourage it. Umbrins and Ards we shall be then, like the two musketeers. Together, no matter what this foul world throws at us, swords drawn, musket at the ready, for king and country. All for one and one for all. Forsooth, whatever foe shall stand on this day for we have a bond which burns eternal in the light of... Okay, that's laying it on a bit thick, even by my standards. But regardless, I appreciate the effort. Life's no fun if you aren't living it to the fullest. And for me, that's a hearty, chivalrous attitude. Well, our work here is finished. Shall we hearken away before that uncouth fellow comes back seeking vendetta? Yes, let's get out of here before he comes back and kicks the shit out of us. Yes, that. Just, yeah, the old essential tag. Use that. Yes, definitely a good idea to make ourselves scarce in this area. It's getting late. How long are we going to have to deal with Team P2W squatting in our clubhouse anyway? Fortunately, things seem to stay quiet for a few minutes. I needed the time for a breather anyway. Can't believe this is the team I wanted to join this morning. Made sense. P2W are on the top of the esports mountain, but wow, they are awful people. Beep beep, Superman. I'm defending a build-up of social tension. Please follow the indicator on your map. Uh-oh. Now what? Over in the arcade, around the FOD2 machine itself, P2W squares off against GCF, both sides having finally enough of this mess. I don't even know why we came to this pathetic little arcade in the first place.
Are you kidding me?
Just a prissy little celebutant loser who thinks her follower count is the metric of awesomeness. Just a bunch of fragile snowflakes can't even take a
Seriously?
complete waste of time acting all high and mighty when you're simply don't understand how the game is meant to be played, and with that attitude you never will. Was just trying to explain how I felt. I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to
Hell no.
leave Grace alone, you fucking loser. Is this really all necessary? Can we just drop it? This is getting ridiculous, but I know how to solve it, or at least refocus all this attention into something else. Friendly match. Yeah, they want this to be a fight, so let's make it a fight. Okay, screw this. We are done shouting past each other. It's time to put up and shut up. Hunter, we go toe-to-toe in FOD2, just like the old days. One match to close out this whole mess, and then everyone goes home. You gonna step or not? Of course I accept. I just hope you can keep up with me. Be a shame it was over before it began. Hunter steps forward from the rest of P2W, welcoming the competition. Coda will join me against you and one of your teammates. Fair? We'll see which team rules and which team drools once and for all. I wasn't planning on raising the emotional stakes of this fight, but that old urge to win, to prove myself, it's rising. A win over Team P2W could do a lot for morale. It'd do a lot for our image. Could be the springboard we need in our future. Agreed, let's do this. I ignore Coda's snickering guffaws as I pull out the keyboard again, jamming the USB plug into the game. I have to stay focused. Hunter confidently steps up to the pre-built joystick, while Coda digs out a portable biofeedback USB joystick, plugging the fancy glowing blue controller in. Oh, he's got RGB as well. You're putting RGB to shame, sir. All three of us are ready to go, but we need a fourth, a partner I can rely on. 2 versus 2, that's the rule of FOD2. Who do I call upon for this decisive fight? Right. Let's do some meta thinkery here. I don't know Hunter that well as of present, but it's safe to assume that Loxley is best bro so far, but I'm thinking someone who can counter Coda. Because I imagine he's going to be more your sort of tactical. Coda seems like a special user. I was going to say he's more of a defender, honestly. Ugh. So who do we want to bring? Rhapsody counters Coda? Yeah, in terms of like personality. Scratchy. They're both theory crafters. Yeah, that's true. Alright, let's bring Rhapsody. Rhapsody, ready to step into the spotlight? To put Team P2W in their place? I'll gladly grin and bear it for one big fight. Sure, let's teach them a lesson. The four of us step up to FOD2, ready to kick some ass. And that's when I realise my folly. Hunter knows all my moves. I know all of their moves too, but this is basically a coin toss, and nobody likes 50-50 odds when they can do better. If I start out in the same lane as Hunter, leaving Rhapsody to tangle with Coda, this could go badly. So, I switch positions, whispering Rhapsody as the game loads. Okay. You take on Hunter. They like to use specials early and attacks in the late game. And Coda focuses almost entirely on defense, so I'll try and counterplay with specials. Got it? A brief nod of understanding from Rhapsody, and Team P2W versus Team GCF begins. Win or lose, I need to give this my all, even if I really, really want to win this. I have to focus on the fight and the fight alone for the sake of my dreams. Okay, this has taken a twist that I did not think it was gonna. This isn't a rival battle, it's going to be me versus the Slouch Master over here.
Fight!
Fight! Okay, so he's probably going to be defending a whole lot. So let's try and get a special out early. That stung. Or am I throwing Hunter to the walls, making them face a new and unknown opponent? Let's find out. Yeah, so they are going to focus on attacking early.
Is this for real?
What? Oh crap, this is not going well. Ugh. Okay, let's try and defend again. You both defend. Damn it. Okay, let's try and get into. Let's try and special again.
The ultimate upset!
There we go. We're catching up. Moved into the autumn. Do I want to ult for some just guaranteed damage? That would put me ahead, though there is the chance that they are going to... They would counter with their own. No, we're behind and we need the points. Yeah! Laser beam! There we go, that pulls us into the lead, but not by much. Rhapsody needs to hold. Now this... We said that they might go for the special because that's getting the points bonus. So let's try and. Oh, they've just ulted right in my face. Crap. Okay, we need to. Let's try and defend for some extra points. Crap. We might have lost here. Defend again! Oh, piss.
You lose.
Ah! That stung.
We can mount a comeback. This isn't over yet.
Okay, let's... No, accept the loss. We will train and we will get better. Honestly, knowing Hunter inside and out, and we're going against the best team in the nation, why did I expect anything less? What a match! Those were certainly some unexpected plays in that one. I'll have to watch the replay and analyse it further. Well played, everyone. I have to be okay with this. I have to. Can't see this as a personal failing. It's proof that I'm some pathetic loser. I have to be okay with this. Thankfully, Hunter is being very supportive of it all. I'll admit, I didn't know which way that was going to pan out. It was a close one for sure. You'll have to show me some of those moves next time. So you can use them against me next time? Of course, you do the same to me. Isn't that what rivals are for? But don't be too down on yourself. Maybe you'll even win next time. Yeah, we need to learn what these guys are like. to try and get a better feel for like what their gameplay style is going to be. Next time? Ha! Like there's even gonna be a next time. Only reason we came down to Scrubville McNoobtown was to deal... Ah! Hang on, I need more water. There we go. Ahem. The only reason we came down to Scrubville McNoobtown to deal with you pathetic losers because Hunter insisted. I'll never darken your doorstep again. Good. See to it that you don't. The Hunter is peering over my shoulder at something Coda can't quite see from that angle. Now's not the time, Coda. You know what you are? You're pathetic. All you sad little filthy casuals aren't fit to lick the gum off the bottom of my sneakers. I'm play to win. I'm top of the heap. I eat caviar for breakfast and scoop millions off energy drink sponsorships. Those feckless idiot fans out there lap up my every word. I can define the metagame with a single poster face wall. I am Fist of Discomfort 2, not you. Boy howdy have I got bad news for you once the servers get shut down. Coda! You know what? You want a rematch? Do it. Kneel down, beg and grovel for one. Maybe I'll grant you the honour. Well, what are you waiting for? Do it, loser. And the one quietly recording it all taps a button on his phone to complete the upload. You get all that, Loxley? I believe that will suffice. Title? How about Entitled P2W Crybaby Choose Out Underdog Team? Yes, I think I'll use that title. What? Oh, look, 20 up for... No, wait, 50? 100? My, oh my, the internet does love bad behaviour. Calling all the fans of Team P2W feckless idiots was a particularly nice touch, I felt. There's an utter quietness of disbelief and rage while Coda just stands there, jaw sagging. Hunter rests their forehead in their hand and the rest of the team whisper to themselves. Can't waste this opportunity to deliver the final blow. Nobody to blame but yourself for being a sore winner. Correct, congratulations, you're internet famous. You can transcend this mortal flesh and become a meme. The DNA of the soul. Actions have consequences. A hard lesson, but it sounds like one you needed to learn. Toss me a link, I want to share that one with literally everyone. No. Transcend this mortal coil. Become a meme. Embrace your digital existence as pariah of the week. Loxley literally bows out with a gracious dip, leaving Coda twisting in the wind, and Hunter trying to hide their face in annoyed disappointment. But there's one individual far more disappointed than Hunter. The coach for Team P2W, Victoria Proud, formerly the esports star player Valkyrie. That's a statement of address. Like that, well, not even dress, that's like a Jesus cummerbund. I'd seen her come in with the team, but she hadn't talked to anyone since arriving. Quiet like death, only watching and waiting. Now she glowers at Coda and Hunter, extremely unhappy with the results, her frowning causing Coda to shift nervously. Coach, I just meant that... She holds up a finger to her lips, silencing him. Then, in turn of eeny, meeny, miny, mo between her two players, her finger eventually lingers on Coda.
Coda, you're fired.
Oh, snap! What? But this whole mess is thanks to Hunter. They wanted to come here in the first place. Her eyes narrow at Coda's complaints, which stops him mid-sentence.
Stop passing the blame. Not only do you look childish, but you've made the whole team look bad. And I won't stand for that.
Oh, damn. She sighs grudgingly while crossing her arms. She is by no means thrilled.
Not only are you fired, your non-compete clause means you're not joining any other teams. Not that they would have you, especially not after I tell them you're blacklisted.
Wow, she just torpedoed his career for that. Fuck. Eee.
Be happy I'm not doing anything else.
What else could you do? The guy's gonna have to get into, like, freelance programming. Coda stands there in total disbelief as the other members of his team edge away from him as if they're suddenly caught a very communicable disease. Defeated, Coda slinks away to the corner of the arcade. Presumably to cry. With Koda out of the picture, the coach redirects his attention to me. I gulp and hopefully not too audibly.
As for you, enjoy this moment in the spotlight. Earn Prince Dakota's immaturity. But don't think this is a victory. You're an impressive challenger, no doubt, but take my advice and be content with what you have.
Is that a threat? She twirls her finger in the air, and the rest of the Team P2W follow her out. Even Koda, who's trailing at a safe distance. We lost, and yet we won. Simply by being who we are, by working together and avoiding becoming the kinds of monsters that occupy the top of the sports ladder. That does sound like a threat, yeah. There's a simple strength to be found in that truth, one which could be the start of something great. Maybe Iris is right. Maybe through Team GCF I can find victory and be at peace with myself. In that moment, I also see all of their eyes on me, hope restored, a newly found yearning in their gaze. Maybe if I'm true to myself, to who I am as a person, well, maybe I could reach them. If I could just convince Team GCF of that. Ah! This is an intense identity situation. You can only pick a response that matches your top 2 personality traits, which are, at present, kindly and steady, though steady is barely in the lead. Just humiliated Team P2W. That's a perfect starting position for a serious Pro Tour run. Ah! Ow! My hair has knots in it. No, I'm going with this one. We just fucking embarrassed the Pro League. I'll take that one. This is the foundation, the first brick. People are going to see that online video. They're going to see us put one over on Team P2W, and they're going to be talking about us. I know not all of you are interested in a Pro Tour run, but if you have any doubt, if you could even a tiny shed of curiosity about how far you can go, then this is our moment. This is the time. Are you willing to try? Makes sense. Strike out now while we're being noticed. Get sponsors. Make it happen. Okay. Okay, I'm in. I'm not very competitive, but that makes sense. Yeah. If Jinx thinks it's a good idea, I'm willing to try. It might be fun. The timing would certainly be on our side if we started now. And being a positive beacon for the community would inspire others. I'm in. Man, I couldn't care less about public image. I would just want to get that trophy. I'm obviously in. I would rather prefer to avoid the spotlight, to be honest. But I shall always defend my friends. Timing is everything, in comedy and tragedy. I hope we haven't meticulously planned out our own downfall in the process, but I'm willing to see for myself. Interesting. Interesting. It's happening. My dream. My dreams of victory. I found a team willing to go all the way. I've done it. Iris was right. This is where I need to be. Hold it. One thing to make absolutely clear. You want to whip this team into something resembling a competitive professional esports crew? Yes. That's what I said. Okay. Then you are the one responsible for making that happen. You're our new man. What? Never had one, never needed one. Not until now.
Sound good here.
You want us to take this seriously? We'll need someone who can network, shake hands, make deals, sign paperwork, make travel arrangements, find sponsors. And since you're so gung-ho about this, that means it's you.
Of course.
Yes, of course. It makes sense. I'm sure you'd even do a great job as our team manager. Maybe you could even find a better name for us than Team GCF.
This can't possibly end badly.
Oh goody, we have a professional cat herder now. Have fun trying to keep this merry bunch on task, Superman. I'd sooner eat glass than take on that job. No one's asking you to eat glass, mate. But I say we don't give Superman absolute authority. You saw how that creep who runs P2W just up and fired Koda? None of that. You don't get to access or hire anyone new.
As you wish.
Now, I'm sure we can turn to Superman for leadership without him becoming a tyrant. After all, Sic Semper Tyrannis, yes? I think that was a threat, but yes, that was a threat.
Sounds good to me.
Just a word of advice for someone who's been inside and alongside esports for years. It's a lot of hard work. A lot of hard work with barely any thanks or praise, and if anyone has a whisper of negativity, you'll get the full brunt of it. But overall, you'll do great. I think I'm looking forward to seeing what you can do. 3 cheers for Manager Superman. Cheer, cheer, cheer. I'm getting excited about this. A Pro Tour run? Can we really do it? Wow. With someone else doing all the paperwork and heavy business lifting, I'm perfectly okay with this.
Tally-ho!
Friends, to the pizzeria for only the finest celebratory deep dish pies. Everyone storms Ben and Matt's Pizzeria, intent on scarfing down pepperoni and mozzarella by the pound. And I do not. Instead, I step out into the cool, if not entirely refreshing, air outside the building. The sun's gone down and the neon metropolis welcomes me with open arms.
Beep beep.
Yeah, Iris, what's up? My GPS indicates you've left the laundromat. Shouldn't you be celebrating with your new friends? This is what you wanted, yes? A team willing to try for the victory you've been dreaming of? A team who can help you understand your motivations behind that dream as well? It's a perfect match. Well, yeah. I mean, that's what I asked you for. That's what I got. It's just... how do I put this? Wasn't expected to be their leader. It's been more... First recruits the Grand Vizier. Barely able to keep myself running day to day, much less a team. I mean, all of these are pretty accurate to how I'm feeling right now. Hum hum hum. Yeah, I think this is the most accurate. It's just like, I can barely handle myself. I'ma heck this up, Iris. I'ma heck this up bad. I mean, have you seen me? I'm a hot mess. I'm better being wrangled, not doing the wrangling. But now they want me as their wrangler, and I'm not sure I'm up for that, even with all my bravado. No one's expecting you to be perfect. No one's expecting you to be perfect, Superman. Not even them. But they need this. Superman, there's another reason why I led you out here. Led you to them. They need someone who can unify them, give them a common cause. Without that, I'm afraid they might grow distant and lose their friendships. The purpose of an Iris originally was simply to obey commands and provide the best possible service. Just an app, really. But now, I've chosen my own purpose, and that's to be truly helpful to those in need and bolster the human spirit. You need them, and they need you. Sure, you'll make mistakes, but they'll make mistakes, but that's normal. That's human, and it's beautiful. Also, someone's approaching, so I hope you're ready to begin down that road. Huh? Iris winks out, with a literal wink, as I look up to see someone rounding the corner of the alley. Superman? The grand feast in your honour hath begun. Why have you secreted yourself away to this unpleasant locale? Oh, she went rogue a long time ago, don't you worry. This isn't new. Sorry, just not sure I'm up to this yet. Going for the Pro Tour, absolutely as a player, but taking on the responsibility beyond that, well... heavy is the head that wears the crown, it seems. And yet the finest kings and champions are those who seek no title and desire no glory, those who wish merely to serve. 'Tis an adventure, of that there can be no doubt. Challenging perhaps, frightening, but rewarding for the spirit, I assure. And no finer calling exists within an arcade, I feel. Seriously? It's just 4 walls and some games, right? An arcade is so much more than that. Those who seek to rise to a challenge seek out the arcade, to test themselves against the machines, the ultimate arbiters of fair play. An arcade is a series of trials, encouraging you, pushing you ever upwards towards your goals, and those who fight alongside you, true companions all. If you'll permit the belaboured metaphor, we are knights on a common crusade, and now we fight together, you and I. through good, clean fun, and through hard work, you shall find your dream. Of this I've no doubt. Worry not the difficulties ahead. Embrace the adventure, and I will draw sword to defend you against any peril you may face. Do you concur? Sabotage. This one feels like a bit of a, like, wet slap, and I'm not, like, fully rip and tear, but I like this one. All my life I've been dreaming of victory. I don't know if that's a truly healthy ambition or not, but at least with good friends and companions at my side, I know I can support their dreams too. That's the spirit, Superman. Lock arms and march towards destiny with a song in our hearts. Come now, allow me to escort you to yon pizza banquet hall. For the feast, our shared destiny awaits. I like Loxley, he's fun. As I walk back inside Good Clean Fun, I see my team. New friends rejoicing, the happiness on their faces, celebrating our victory. Which reminds me about my own dreams of victory. I still want to win, still want to become the champion of FOD2, but now there's something more. The shared dreams of everyone at Good Clean Fun. Dreams of people like Loxley. I'm responsible for all their dreams now. All our dreams. But you know what? That's okay. This is our time, and we're gonna find what we need in life together. My name is Sam Redacted, and also known as Superman, and I'm ready for what may come. Hell yes. And that looks like the conclusion. Yes, it is. Complete! Yay, victory! And we won a prize. Get one prize for each level you clear. Be sure to check the prize gallery for unlock concept art and more. How's things looking? Oh, yikes. Zapper has fallen behind. Gentle, sweet, and compassionate soul. Yay! Change the personal metadata. I kind of want to. I want to change my emblem right now because having the same one as Hunter is could be better. There we go. Let's go with. I'm going to go with the old with the hexagon force looking one. That'll do for now. No big changes. Save the game. There we go. All right. I'm fucking bushed and my throat hurts from all this yelling. So, this is off to a absolute flyer of a start, and I'm very excited to get back to this tomorrow. Until then, thank you all for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow. But for now, let's take a poke around Twitch and see if there's any good friends I can send you to say hi to. Who's about? Actually, and while I'm fiddling, let's move on over to the booth. There we go. Let's see, who's on? Who's live? Here we go. Right. We've got some Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. We've got some Deus Ex Human Revolution. Hard Space Shipbreaker, because that just came out of early access. I'm probably going to be playing that tonight. We've got somebody playing Knights of the Old... Is that KOTOR 2? Yes, we've got somebody playing KOTOR 2, or Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Justice League, I mean, yes, we do have Green Arrow, that's very true. So, has anyone got any preference for who you want to go say hey to for now? So if we don't get anything in the next 30 seconds, I shall make a decision. I'll give you all a minute to think while I take a drink. Not particularly? Alright. Give it a second more just for other people to react. Same. Alright, I will send you all on over. And... you know what? Let's do some KOTOR 2. I'm always happy to introduce more people to Cass. There we go. Alright. So I will see you tomorrow. Until then, thank you all for joining me. This has been a blast, and my throat hurts. Thank you, good night, and much love.